Watch the time passing by, see strangers in the sky, rusty eyes stare and bleed. Hope the hell that you do not see. Something in this world needs a change. Yeah. Hear the lies, see their eyes. Morally, how we compromise. Stained again by a friend. Cut yourself back down to size. Something in this world needs a change. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year it's a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Look around, there's a change. Try to find the end of pain. People who cause are just partly to blame. Try to find the reason why we all stay the same. Something in this world needs a change. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year it's a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year it's a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Slap in the face. I know this time of the year it's a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year it's a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution.
Welcome everyone to your longest running Australian wrestling podcast. This is Wrestle Radio Australia. This is the Friday night watch-along. This is it's a little bit of a sentimental night tonight. We're winding up the last ever WWA pay-per-view, and I couldn't do it with anyone better than my mate Rose. How are you, mate?
Oh, I'm good, Toddy. Thanks for having me. Sorry I've been away, everyone. I had work to do. I was doing the Australian swimming trials out at Homebush.
How dare you have a career? I mean, come on. No,
I mean, the stuff that actually makes me money. What am I doing? Spending my time doing that? I should be doing wrestling. Yeah, it was good fun, and we picked the team for the Commonwealth Games, so that's exciting. But I'm back now, and I'm excited to close the book on this.
You also hung out with Turnbuckle Specky.
Yeah, Tony Shebeki. I had no idea. We'd done 6 nights in a row together. He was one of the commentators that we had live there. Excuse me. And really nice guy. And I think he only just clicked for him on the last night that I worked for PWA, because I had mentioned going to the Dogs v Manly game this weekend with Ricky South, and he was like, Ricky South, and it clicked for him. And then we just started.
Did you know he wrestles?
Yeah, and then he mentioned he knew Robbie and Brecky was Shebeki. Yeah, and it was awesome. He was such a nice guy. He knows a lot about swimming. He's like a super smart dude when it comes to that sport, and did a really good job all week. And I was like, oh man, we only got the last day to talk about wrestling, but it was cool to hang out with him. He was a really nice guy.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So funny
Small
when you sent
world,
me
right?
the photo. I'm like, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, very small world, man. And you know, working in sports and stuff, you meet some people that don't really watch wrestling at all, and some people that love it just as much as we do. So you know, it's especially in sports presentation. What I essentially do for a job is trying to add more wrestling to sport. So you know, more pyro, more things when teams run out, make them look cooler, build the hype, all that same stuff.
Yeah,
really.
the entertainment to the sports entertainment.
Yeah, it's really we think a lot about how a team makes an entrance and things like that. So you know, it's putting the entertainment in sports. But are you all right? How are you, mate? You've been a bit unwell?
Oh, mate, I've been battling through it. It was
You're
funny because, like, Wednesday night, we were supposed to be doing an interview with somebody. I might talk about it later. And the somebody stood us up, and it was about 10:15 at night. So I'm there with Jamie, and I'm like, I've just got this bit of tickle in the back of my throat, mate. I've got this real feeling something's coming along.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay, mate, you should be right. And then, like, basically when I went to bed, I slept maybe 3 hours that night because I was just coughing and spluttering, and woke up feeling like my head is just the spirit level. Just like, and I'm just like, oh, this isn't good. And then, you couldn't have, because I wasn't really on the air. So,
but this is a good point. Andy makes a good point, right? Is that like this time of year, this stuff starts happening to everyone.
Yes,
like everyone, like financial year, you're stressing, you're doing a lot of work, and then you finally, like, I know for me, like I did that whole week of swimming, and my body was tensed the whole week because we were doing a live show on Channel 9 every night for a week.
Yeah.
You're tensed up the whole week, going, don't get sick, just do the job. And then the day after we finished, I got real sick. I got the same thing for just one day because it was my body almost like untensing. So people seem to be getting it, you know, and you're someone who does a lot of stuff, right? And sometimes stubbornly don't think about, like, maybe you're a bit, because I'm a bit like that. Like I'm fine until I'm like not fine, and I'm really sick.
Yeah.
And like then you kind of burn yourself out, really, which used to happen a lot when I traveled more for work.
I kind of feel like, because up here, up until like the 1st of June, it was like 28, 30 degrees every day, all day sort of thing. And then it just, like, winter, so like June 1st, they just, okay, it's winter now, guys. You're going to be fucking freezing.
Yeah. And it hits people with sicknesses so hard.
Yeah. Well, like the other day at work, I went to work with a shirt, like a t-shirt, a shirt, a hoodie, and then a jumper over the top, and I was still fucking cold. It was just really cold at the workplace.
Yeah.
So now this lovely. I must admit, I like the bass. The bass in the voice is great. It's very authoritative.
Yeah.
But the rest of it that comes along with it is a bit of a pain, especially since I've got a 2-ring rumble tomorrow night.
I used to have a mate, funnily enough, that is now a professional voiceover artist. And when he was younger, when we'd go out and party, when you'd wake up the morning after and you were all hungover, his voice was never more like pure. And he'd like, we all
deep and wonderful.
And we'd get him to like do all our voicemails for us when he was like hungover, and he'd be like, in a world where you're calling Rose. And it was just like, holy crap, that's so good. So, you know, sometimes that your voice at your worst can be your best.
Best, yes.
But I think tonight what we do to cheer you up from your bit of a cold, not feeling too good, is we watch some great wrestling, and I give you some Nickel facts. Nickelback were named the band of the decade by Billboard magazine and rank as the 11th best-selling musical act of all time.
There you go.
Isn't that interesting?
So, only you could actually get me to sing, because like that Nickelback thing at the start, that's me.
All right, very good.
Because I'm like, I don't know how else to do this. Like, if I do photograph, I'm going to get pinched for.
You need audio of me, and then like turn it down so I go Nickel facts like that, and then
good.
Take that and make it even lower. Nickel facts. Macho Man Andy Savage.
That's
There's a
actually
clear
really
line
good.
on too much entertainment in sport, and we're obliterating it now. Origin on Wednesday was the worst live event experience of my life. My sensory issues let me regularly go to wrestling and footy, but Origin was unbearable. Tell me more about this, Andy. What didn't you like about it? I'm
The
interested to know.
result.
Well, I mean, it's interesting because I work in what Andy's talking about here, which is live presentation of sport. So what you're giving to the crowd live, and he probably is right that Australian sport has gotten not necessarily louder, but more impactful in the last 5 to 10 years. We use a lot more pyro, a lot more video screens. There's video screens all over the goddamn arena now and stuff as well. So, I'm interested to know what Andy thinks.
Find out. I've just changed my camera, so I've worked.
Well, you
out
got
how to do this
multiple
now.
cameras.
Yeah, bro. I worked out how to do it
Wow. So you can
because I realized every time we were doing watch-alongs, all you would see is this
right. Oh, you don't like a
the
side
whole
head?
time. Yeah, I was like, it's just weird. It's like I'm not paying any attention to the people. At least they can think I'm paying attention to them if I'm right in front of them.
Well, if I was sitting where I normally would sit, I'd be facing here. That's my gaming monitor here. But this is my other one here. So I just kind of I do a lean and a turn. But what you could do, right, is get your second camera and have it really zoomed in on your face. So whenever you want to make a reaction, you can go and turn to the other camera and get a big zoom in and then cut back to the other camera.
Oh, dear. That's a good idea.
Here we go. So, Andy, music too loud and vibrating and constant announcers screaming, begging for engagement and any excuse for flashing lights. It was so overwhelming. Yeah, a place like the MCG, the sound system is huge. To be able to cover the sound of 90,000 people, it's just going to have to be loud. But yes, teams definitely spend more money these days on putting on a show, something like the Easter show type experience of going and seeing pyro and lights and stuff does track as getting more people back to games. If your first experience at a game and you see all that, like you see a drone show and you see and a live act and stuff like that, a lot more people come back. So I guess the answer to that would be engagement. But yeah, it is overwhelming. I think the one thing some teams do too much is have the person on the mic screaming too much. I think the announcer needs to pick the right moments to do that. And we're big on that on the teams that we present. We're not yelling at you the whole time because it's too much. I go to the Sydney Kings games and they're yelling at me too much. It's like 20
you're not
minutes.
commentating. You're just doing the substitutions. Make some noise.
Sure.
Not,
yeah.
You know
when
what I
I'm
mean?
ground
You're not
announcing
supposed to
Sydney
be-
FC, I'm not yelling at the Sydney FC fans because they've got the code. They're chanting all the time. So
Yeah.
it would depend on the sport. I went to Origin in Melbourne 2 years ago. It got so much worse in that time. It's at the expense of accessibility. I'll also say this as someone who does music for sports games. Whoever does the NRL stuff does the same songs in the same order every game. You watch the NRL finals, it's just the same 15 sing-along songs always just going at the same time.
It's just a playlist.
It's a playlist. It's not really like evolving and changing with new music that's coming out every year and stuff like that, which sets us apart with the teams that we do. We're trying to play more Aussie stuff and more new stuff. So, yeah.
Actually, funny thing is, if you look at the background, because I was looking for stuff the other week, and I've got a WWE board game. It's like a trivia game.
Okay.
So one night we'll have to break it out for the trivia questions.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I tried it once with my wife, and it was horrible because she has absolutely zero knowledge of wrestling.
Could you take the board out of it and just do the questions like a Trivial Pursuit, where you just grab the box of questions? Yeah, make your own game out of it
for sure. Yeah. It's funny because you had to go around and collect all the belts. So I've got all these little rings, which are like the United States belt. It's all like full on WWE. So it'll be fun one night. It's funny. I find all this shit. I'm like, this would be really good for a watch along. This would be really good for a watch along.
A really fun idea. Like I'm thinking about what you could use this. You could do heaps with those questions. You could do a race to. Like you do a point system or like a rumble type idea where you get eliminated and last person standing or something. There's heaps you could do with just using those questions. That's interesting. Yes. Andy Savage, crowd karaoke as engagement isn't a sensory issue for me, but it sure feels like fake atmosphere. Yeah, it's the same as like a wrestler coming out and just stating the name of the town they're in, right? It's a bit of a cheap pop.
I guess it depends. Because if you're at the soccer, that's all you're doing for a lot of the game is singing. I've heard some of the soccer or the football.
Yeah.
Because like when I used to go to the football at like Adelaide United, 3/4 of the game you were singing like songs to players, songs to the team, songs. You would just that's what you did at the soccer or the football.
Yeah,
So, like they've already got they've already got songs ready for the American team tomorrow.
Yeah,
I've heard.
Man. I'm ready. I'm staying up. I'm not going to bed. I'm just staying up till 5 a.m. watching this game.
Better than me because I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
I'm not going anywhere, mate. Going anywhere. I enjoyed it. The Big Bash, all the crowd singing, but not the footy. That's a serious sport. Yeah, I think the other thing is because we work in a bunch of different sports. We do both Big Bash teams. We do the Swans. We do Sydney FC. We do the Waratahs. We do the swimming. We do a bunch of different sports, and both netball teams as well. It's important to understand each sports crowd and like pay respect to that. So, like you said, for Sydney FC, they have the Cove that cheer and go nuts the whole game. We don't need to do anything. They're doing great. That we don't need to get in the way of that. So it's
I guess it would tend to be maybe how invested people are into actually watching the game, as opposed to like soccer. Like you're watching the game, but like a lot of the time, there's not a lot going on in the game. It's a lot of trying to set something up. So you go in here, you go in there, just waiting until. Oh,
this is a fantastic comment.
Jamie's here.
Fun rose fact. The world's oldest living rose is over 1,000 years old. Congratulations, sir. Well, I say challenge accepted. I'm going for 1,001. I want to live forever.
All right.
Yeah.
Should we start this?
Yeah, come on. Give me the context. The last one, right?
It's the last one. We're in New Zealand.
Oh, yes, sure, bro.
And I think this is about the time that Mr. McManus had kind of sold it or given it to Jeff and I can't remember his name right now. The commentator. Kind of given it to those two to just Jeremy Borash.
Borash. I thought you were about to say Disco Inferno.
No. Because TNA was well up and running at this time.
Okay, so TNA's up, so they lost a lot of the people that they were using for the shows.
Yeah.
Question, is the champion from the last show still the champion now?
I think it's Jeff. So, no.
No, he just made himself champion.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, and for context, I think also this is like, I think this last show is where they just amalgamated the WWA belts with TNA belts or NWA belts.
Okay.
They just did a lot of unification matches.
Okay. Cool. So this should be like a WrestleMania type experience because it's the two champs unifying belts on almost every
1,000%.
1,000%. This is gonna bang.
Yes. And if our opening theme didn't get you ready, like this will. All right, let's go.
Quick nickel fact while it's loading. Nickelback stand as the second best-selling foreign group in the United States from the 2000s, trailing only behind the Beatles. Auckland, up the wires.
With the Auckland Sky Tower looming overhead.
Auckland Sky Tower looming overhead. Auckland. I love American commentators saying like foreign places like Auckland, Perth. Tamatonga Warriors.
Tamatonga is like every Australian and WWE Samoan all doing this.
I mean, who else could they have got? I mean, come on, please welcome Scribe. How good would that have been? Down. How many dudes you know roll like this? This is pretty sick though. The haka in a ring is cool because it gives a lot of sound. Actually, I love this. You know I know how to do the haka?
Do you?
Yeah, in my school days, we were on a school camp and there was a talent quest and my two mates at the time were New Zealander boys. So they taught me the haka and they did it. And the funny thing was it's like two New Zealanders and just a redhead guy doing the haka with them. It was funny.
We had a guy in our when I played for South Australia in the like under 16s
Sick.
He was like the whitest dude, blonde hair, blue eyes, part Maori.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he was full into the Maori culture.
That's sick.
There's nothing weirder than seeing like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid really getting into the haka.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know what's going on here. Maybe this is a copyright thing.
They've muted it. For the first
Yeah,
time
I think
in
so.
wrestling history, we're getting Jeff Jarrett
that's right.
and the Stinger. Just
I
one more.
I remember the lore of this now.
Yeah.
So during that last one that we watched, that wasn't the end of the tour. So Lex had won the belt then, but at the end of the tour, Sting won the belt.
Okay.
So Sting's coming to this as the WWA champion.
And
That's our boy
Jarrett's the
Puppet.
NWA champ. There he is. Oh, yeah, lad. Love that guy.
Yeah.
Sure he's going to work his ass off tonight. You hear Americans pronounce Brisbane or Melbourne, and I want to rip their tongue out. I like how do you get Arkansas and Kansas pronounced differently? Yeah, Arkansas and Kansas. It should be Kansas, or it should be Arkansas or Kansas. Kansas.
Well, look at aluminum and aluminium.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
To the reckoning from the World Wrestling All-Stars, Jeremy Borash along with Glenn Gilberti at ringside.
Andy Savage says you fit in with the NZ basketball team doing a haka. Seeing a 6'6" redhead doing a haka is something. Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening contest on the World Wrestling All-Stars, The Reckoning.
Oh, it's an Aussie to start off.
Mark.
From Sydney, Australia, weighing 250 pounds, Mark Mercedes.
So this is a name I've heard a lot, but was before my time with Aussie wrestling.
He is, I believe he's one of the owners or the owner of IWA.
Oh, okay.
New Zealand, you heard it. My name is Mark Mercedes, and I'm from New South Wales, Australia.
Yes, I think I've met him. I've met him.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you, that's Australia has dominated New Zealand
Weird.
in the cricket, in the football, and in the rugby league.
Yeah, not the Union though, brother. Stay away from the Union.
Yeah. Don't touch the All Blacks. It's good heel work. I did not know that guy was a wrestler. That's so funny.
Oh, really? Back in the day when I first started watching wrestling, IWA used to have like a TV show that was on community TV, but it would be on community TV in Adelaide.
Cool.
And at the time, he was doing a real Triple H from Evolution look. So he had the suits with the open necks and the belt under the arm and all of that gimmick.
I think Breaker needs to bring back the spray painted jackets.
Well, I just wish he'd bring back the odd shoes. Because Rick always used to wear odd wrestling shoes.
I think Ron Breaker needs just one of them sick old Steiner jackets.
Didn't we used to be good back here? We went to the World Cup in 03 and lost the final to Johnny Wilkinson's England. It's my only rugby memory. That could be, yeah.
The Wallabies were good back then. Yeah, definitely weren't bad, but the All Blacks are the most winningest sports team in the world, I think, right?
Yeah.
Of all sport.
My ex cousin-in-law. I don't know if you would just call him my cousin. Yeah,
My
my ex-cousin. He used to play for the Wallabies back in the day. He played for the Wallabies. Then he went to league, and 2 seasons back to back ruined both his knees, and that was the end of him. Played for East or the Roosters.
Wow.
Brett Papworth.
Is that a Superman shirt with the word Sydney underneath it?
Yeah, it is.
Sick.
So he obviously went through Sydney Airport to get to.
It's good. Letting them know. Wow. Yeah, I guess I just never put two and two together that gentleman I met was Mark Mercedes. But this is so impressive.
He would have been a big lad, though, so surely he must have put two and two together that he was still
Look,
wrestling
it was a
some
couple
time.
years back. It was when Grayson Waller wrestled the other dude from Survivor.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a long time back now.
Yeah, he's
but
still
we
in...
went there.
He's doing spots now in EPW.
Yeah, cool.
Harry.
Harry, yeah, he was a lovely guy. We went there to interview, because we were doing a Survivor podcast at the time with Grayson Waller, and we went to interview Harry about Survivor, and it just happened to be just before an IWA show, and we met Mark. But I don't know. I think it's me. I'm just not connected to it enough, and unless it's PW, I've only really ever spent my time in PWA. I'm definitely no expert.
Yeah.
And
You're like the Forrest Gump of Australian wrestling. You just meet all these people and you don't know who they are.
yes, I'm happy to be the Forrest Gump of Australian wrestling. I just slip and fall into these situations. But it's the same as when I met Robbie. Like, I didn't know what a Robbie Eagles was. I didn't know what any of this was. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Especially back when I was a DJ and I would play staff parties and I'd meet someone and go, oh, what do you do for the company? And they're like, oh, I don't work for the company. And then later someone would tell me, oh, no, that person's like famous. They're like on TV and stuff. And I'm like, oh, sorry. I didn't know who they were.
I had that I was at one of my mates' places for a barbecue, and his sister had her new boyfriend over. And we were all giving him shit because he had shaved legs. Because this was like 20-something years ago. 20, 30 years ago. Yeah. And so we were just drilling him all night about it. And he leaves, and one of the boys goes, do you know who that was? I'm like, no idea, mate. So, that's Stuart O'Grady.
Huh.
Like, oh, okay. They eventually got married.
That's so funny.
It's like, so he can actually ride his bike. That's fine.
Yeah, he's right.
This is not like a mammal.
This crowd hate Mark Mercedes. This is great. He's come out there. He's got a bit of a rhino feel about him.
He really did. When he first came out, I thought, I said Rhino.
This kind of was the look at this time, though. You know, sleeveless shirt, long wet hair.
Yes.
Wow, these New Zealanders are just bored in on hating this guy.
Hello, Mr. Marshall. How are you, my friend?
Hello.
Don't worry, bro. You won't know who he is until after you've met him, Rosie.
Tell me about him.
This is Big Brody Marshall. Right, City Wrestling General Manager.
Oh, my goodness. I really don't know anything.
Literally my oldest friend in quote-unquote the business. He was my friend before I went into the business.
Oh, my God. He's a very large, jacked man. Please don't hurt me, Brody.
He is.
I love you.
He is. I heard you had your last day at Salvos today, my friend. Moving on to bigger and better things, I assume, because that's what you always tend to do.
Sorry, my light went weird. Always looks like I'm getting hit by a nuke.
Yeah, I'm getting used to the lighting of this.
I just got to say, that was a sick opening match. This crowd is super into this show already. They both went. They put in, Steiner put in effort in Auckland. Mark Mercedes was awesome. I feel terrible. Next time I meet him, I'll let him know that he's great.
You know you can wrestle? I have heard that.
Man, I feel so silly sometimes. Chris tells me this story that when we first got called by Triple M and we went into the office, I totally missed meeting Merrick and Rosso.
Oh, okay.
Merrick. He was apparently, Chris met him, and I was too busy looking at all the Foo Fighters memorabilia on the wall in the office, and I just totally didn't meet him. I'm the worst at that stuff. Odd take Rick better than Scott. I don't think that's odd at all. I like that.
Sorry.
No, it's on comms. Shit.
Genuine pop.
I've grown to love him over these shows. The first show I did not like Disco on comms.
No, you weren't a fan at all.
Nah, but I've much like many have with me, they've come to terms with it. and learn to live with it.
Grown to enjoy your work.
I'm at a loss.
Yeah, somebody's in the.
What's...
Oh, Jamie has the same Duna cover
We're
as you.
seeing something up in the
It's not a Duna cover, it's just a blanket.
spotlights are shining around the arena.
Here we go. Here's another fun rose fact. There are 320 plus species of rose. Well, for that, you'd probably get a nickel fact back. What is going on here?
Sting's trying to cut a promo.
he's
There we
in-
go. He's in the rafters. They must have found rafters. I mean, you can use this.
It's a good spot. What is this? This looks like some kind of gangway.
And I didn't come here just to mess around because I know where I am. I'm in Kiwi country.
Kiwi country. No one's ever thought of that.
Came dressed appropriately. I'm back in black.
You never weren't in black, mate. You
in-
fucking never changed back.
Back in Black is an Australian band reference, Sting. Be very careful what you're doing here. You should have said I'm in all black.
Yes.
All blacks, there we go.
And Jeff Jarrett, that little guitar of yours is nothing but an Aussie wallaby.
What?
WWA World Title.
That guitar of yours
World Title.
is nothing but an Aussie wallaby?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, look, Sting's always been a good promo. He can hit that voice level, that and just kind of sit on it for ages. But if
Yeah.
you really stop and write down what he says sometimes, it does get a little bit Ultimate Warrior.
I was going to say he started with the Warrior, so it makes sense. Here he is. Why do they put the main event on second? That's what I want to know.
I love it. This is like a WrestleMania where they put a Lesnar match on early. My boy's coming in. He's going to be on the private plane out of here before Sting even hits the ring. Let's go, Puppet. This is my boy. He's the mid. Oh, Puppet's the midget killer? This is my favorite of his gimmicks.
World Wrestling All-Stars. If you saw a midget in a movie in the 1990s, it was probably Puppet. He was in Batman movies. He's been on Martin, Tales of the Crypt.
He's got a massive forehead. That is just a massive forehead.
Goal in life is to eradicate the world of midgets. That includes, he says, anyone 5 feet and under. That's Gary Coleman.
Is this like a Highlander thing? Maybe if he kills all of them, he becomes stronger.
Turn off the music.
I love this idea. I would have. I'm the only. Yes, let's go, Puppet. Come on, baby. Let him know.
You guys gotta be a bunch of idiots.
Are you happy?
When I come out
You're tempting.
into
You
the
make me
ring,
want to do that in the
you
Sting voice.
Stand up, shut up, and bow to me.
Nice, Puppet. When my tiny hand goes up, your tiny mouth goes shut. Come on, do it.
I
You whisper.
the true stars of this world. That's
Truth.
right. Ever since I've been a child, you stopped and stared at me, and every star wants to be stared at. So you ask yourself, Puppet, why do you call yourself the midget killer?
I'm dying to know why he
Let
calls
him know.
himself the midget.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
It's the quickening, McLeod,
Break
yeah.
down and destroy every midget on this planet. Guess who would be left?
That would be Puppet, I guess.
That's right, Puppet, the midget killer, and I would be the true star.
There can
Let's
be
go.
only one. There can be only one.
one. I love this gimmick. I want to be the only midget in the
The
world.
next participant in the three-way dance hails from
Meat
New York.
boy.
Oh,
Standing 4 foot 8 inches tall and weighing
He needs to come out to Peter Coombs.
pounds. He is the world's largest midget, Meatball.
the world's largest midget meatball. This is great. Yeah, what year was this?
Let's have a quick look. 2003.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
It's a different time.
25th of May, 2003.
Jesus Christ.
Puppet. Everywhere I go, you're always running your mouth. I ain't destroy every midget.
Meatball, you didn't need to talk, bro. Just flatten him.
Well, guess what? You haven't destroyed this one yet.
Well, no shit, mate. You're there.
That was a turn 4.
But right now, me and you, we got a little problem.
A little problem.
I like that.
Oh, God.
I'm back.
It's like a Sheamus entrance.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, who's next?
And finally, from Gary, Indiana,
Teo.
Teo. Of course, Teo.
he's tall, weighing 95 pounds. He is the world's smallest extreme athlete, standing for total.
Give him a high 2.5.
Oh. I thought that said North Shore Wrestling on that sign there for a second. He almost got taken out by a camera. Now that'd be a funny angle. Brody wants to know, did this come to Australia? Surely it did. Absolutely it did. You're catching us at the end of quite a journey here, Brody. We've watched a lot of shows, some of them in Melbourne, some of them in Vegas. But now we're in Auckland for its last breath.
Yeah, there was five pay-per-views all up over from like 2001 through till now. But yeah, tried to run his second show in Vegas and Vince got mad, so then Vince sort of like started just taking every talent that they decided they were going to sign,
And also just to
or
kind of
paying
put
them
you,
to not show up.
frame you in it. This is the year 2003, a defining milestone for early internet culture. 2003, a major political shifts and iconic pop culture moments. It saw the launch of MySpace, the tragic space shuttle Columbia disaster, and the release of the historic pop culture films like Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. So this was the beginning of social media. MySpace was launched this year. Wow. It changed everything.
Yeah, Brady, this was owned originally by Andrew McManus, so it promotes a lot of like musical acts like the Divinals and all of that when they came to Australia or when they tour Australia.
Toddy, let me take you back. 2003, this was when Britney and Madonna had their saucy kiss on stage during the MTV Video Music Awards. The charts were dominated by tracks like Milkshake by Khalees. My milkshake brings other boys to the yard. And In the Club by 50 Cent.
Oh!
Dangerously in Love by Beyonce. And Britney Spears' Toxic, which was written by Mike Snow. The band Mike Snow wrote Toxic for Britney.
There you go. Informer? Informer Mike Snow?
No, the band Mike Snow, damn you.
Oh.
Informer. Movies in 2003, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Finding Nemo, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and The Matrix Reloaded.
Some say that Lord of the Rings movie is still going.
The 3 movies they walked. That was lovely work by Meatball there.
It's more of a bicycle wheel than a car wheel, though. Or a go-kart wheel. MySpace better than that. 100%. 100%.
I think the one thing that
I used to love
about
MySpace.
is when you went to a friend's MySpace, sometimes it would play a song. And you
Yes.
get like a song that represents your mate. I loved that.
Yes, so did I. It did cause problems though when you had your top 8 friends and you didn't have your mate in there. You're like, what do I do to you?
Oh,
Why am I not your top 8? You spell on rank your friends. Did he just say Tuckman?
oh,
Sorry, I
Meatball.
just want to go back for a second.
Meatball and Teo. Well, dreams can't come true by Go Rico. Body slam there by the giant Meatball. Look at that. There it is. They get shield bomb. They get bomb by Meatball.
Okay, so hot.
Cartwheel into an elbow drop. Meatball makes the save. Teo goes for the cover. Referee Fozzie Young with his hands full in this one. Yeah, he is.
Oh my God, Fozzie Young.
Bitch slapped him right upside the head. Into the ropes now goes Teo. Meatball misses the clothesline. There we go. Meatball so
I think Meatball may have had a couple Jaeger pops before the match. It looks like he's a little bit drunk right now.
Teo, who has scored a technical knockout against Beetlejuice of the Howard Stern Show on a recent edition of Tuckman.
He beat up Beetlejuice?
Oh, wait a minute now.
Tuckman must have been a thing on Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Getting ready for
Beetlejuice. Who, me? Dude, that's Foz as the ref.
Yes.
Referee Foz. He used to be part of PWA. When I
Yes.
first started. No way.
Is that what he calls it?
I love Foz, man. I think he still does some stuff, right?
Yes, he does around.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
does IWA.
Yeah,
They would explain
potentially.
the Mercedes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long time ago he was with PWA.
Oh.
But yeah. Fucking hell. Easiest bump you'll ever
Justice
take
for
in your life.
Puppet. Justice for
Yeah,
Puppet.
He didn't really. Yeah, why did he pin Meatball? I just hate the booking of this match. Here we go. I get too into it.
Got to protect the puppet.
What are they thinking? Puppet's money, and he's not even involved in the finish.
In between shows, I'm gonna try and see if I can how many matches I can find of puppets online, and we'll do an actual just puppet. Oh, he does integrity as well. Okay, thank you, Pario.
Nice.
We'll do like a puppet watch along if I can get enough matches together.
Yeah, Foz was always very nice to us.
We are going to see a four-way cruiserweight match. Two of the participants, Johnny Swinger and Frankie the Future Kazarian. We caught up with them earlier today.
Yeah, actually, I think as Andy Savage before talking about that Rugby World Cup, that was this year, 2003,
Ah,
where we hosted it and lost in the final to
A
England.
long time ago, and finally, that
Who are you?
destiny will come to
this is
fruition
Johnny Swinger.
at the expense of Jerry Lynn.
God,
Chris
early noughties,
Sabin,
people just loved
and Frank
oversized shirts.
Kazarian. And when
Yes.
I walk out and I leave Auckland, New Zealand with the NWA,
Auckland.
TNA, X Division, and WWA Cruiserweight
Puppet
Championship
party.
belts,
Sounds wrong, Jamie.
everybody inside
It does.
and outside of this business that has
I
ever
vowed to never go to
done
another puppet
before
party after the
can
last
line
one.
up one by one and kiss my championship ass.
You know, not only am I just an exceptionally handsome man, apparently this guy thinks so too,
Oof.
but I'm also the future, Frankie Kazarian.
This looks like most Aussie
And
promos
as great
today.
a time as I've had in New Zealand so far, the fun stops tonight because I'm in the ring with two of the top
Kiss my
cruiserweights in the
championship
world
ass.
and Johnny
Didn't
Swinger.
quite have the ring. I
And
think he
have a
thought it
chance
Didn't quite
to
land.
win not one, but two titles.
Hawks beat the
Tonight,
Suns.
Everybody here in New Zealand and everybody watching all around the world will find out why I am the future, and the future looks good.
Future looks Frankie. Probably what you, did they
Why
zoom
would
in
you
on the?
focus in on his balls?
Let's go to David Pender. Yeah.
God, these
I like
guys
how
are bored.
you and I both straight away went, what the?
It's a hard
Yes, he is. Kaz is a legit nice guy.
There's no disqualification. No
Kaz, yeah, right.
Weapons
I've never met him.
illegal.
I mean, I probably have, and I just didn't realize it was Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah, true. We worked him and Eric Young with the Pereira boys up here in Brisbane. Really nice.
Oh, Andy Savage says, I'm glad you're commentating on attire. I'm finding it more intriguing than the wrestling. I love attire. My partner, Zoe, that's the only thing she cares about in wrestling. If she's ever just like walking past and stops and looks in, she's always questioning the attire and what they're
What?
wearing. She had the biggest problem for the longest time with Roman Reigns wearing a bulletproof vest. She was like, it's unfair. Why does he get to
Yeah.
wear that?
35 pounds.
It drove her nuts. Who? Oh, that's the staging. That's what he was in
K-Dog.
front of.
K-Dog.
Oh, Conan! Didn't I hear recently that he was going to lose his legs or something?
He had both his legs amputated, unfortunately,
Man,
the other week.
that's heartbreaking. That actually happened to my grandfather. He lost both his legs from the knees down. And I can really relate with that. Having to, like adjust your life to that is not easy.
Yeah, well, friend of the show, the Giant Coyote, unfortunately, has his leg amputated from the knee down through like complications of like broken ankles and broken legs, just like never really, and had to have it taken, unfortunately. But like, if it was going to happen to anyone, like he's the guy for it to happen to, because I've never seen anyone that looks at the brighter side of life more
Embraces it.
than
Yeah.
Coyote. Oh, 100%. That sounds like Todd complaining about wearing it. And I stand by that. I stand by that.
Hockey mask.
There is a worker in Wright City who he has like a Casey Jones look, but he wears the hockey mask while he's wrestling. And I'm like, that's really not fair because he doesn't anymore. Good.
Oh, we're on unfair clothing. This is good. This is good. I want more. Give me more examples of unfair clothing. Yeah. The mask. Okay, so wearing a mask. So did the Fiend have an advantage?
Because he's actually a good-looking bloke underneath it. So I was like, why wear it? Yeah, he's too pretty. Exactly.
I can understand the hockey mask being a bad advantage because it's a hard plastic.
Yeah.
It's not like a lucha mask, which is just a fabric.
No. Well, like I made the argument, if you're going to wear the hockey mask, wear it for the entrance, but then have a lucha hockey mask on underneath. So you could just take it off and still have the look.
So do you reckon when Shane Haste was Slapjack, that was an unfair mask?
It was an unfair gimmick, really, if we're going to be fair.
The whole thing was illegal.
The whole thing was unfair.
Yeah, I love this idea of unfair clothing because Roman Reigns' bulletproof vest is the ultimate for me. Bob Orton in the cast. Yeah.
But that was part of the gimmick.
I think that was, I think that made more sense in wrestling.
Yeah, it's like Greg Valentine and the shin guard.
It has to be something they don't point out.
Conan, great wrestler, but worst commentator on Triple A.
Put that comment up. Put that comment up. 100% agree. I love Triple A. I love Conan. I love the way Conan talks about his heritage and all that stuff. But God, sometimes he gets in the way of things. He doesn't know.
Conan would be better at doing this than commentating.
Just sitting and talking. Yeah. I do enjoy his podcast every now and then.
Who's either some type of busboy or a cab driver or garbage collector.
But like he needs his time to talk. He takes a long time to get his thoughts out sometimes.
Yes. Hey, my friend Shane.
Shane's another guy I've never met.
Somebody had a very good interview with Shane this week, so
I've always
go check that out.
Shane Haste. Not as in I've met him and liked him as a person, as in I've always enjoyed watching his wrestling. I think he's great.
Yes. Very funny person too.
Very what? Sorry.
Very funny person. Like
that's cool.
great sense of humor. Great comic timing as well.
I think it's so important.
What did Andy say? The original Chad Gable Americana going to Mexico to learn the secrets of lucha and finding out it was a loaded mask. The secret is lead. My number one would be Party Guy Ty. Number one for what?
Sorry, I'm getting double audio. What am I missing?
Was MVP nose breather an unfair accessory? I don't know. He wasn't even the first one to do it. Like Booker was doing it. Best dropkick in pro wrestling.
So is that like the full body swimsuit that they had for a little while? Oh, they're taking it and they had to disallow it because it was too much of an advantage in the pool.
You can tell who's been at the swimming carnival all last week.
Yeah, I mean, swimming on the brain, dude.
What's going on here?
Best dropkick in pro wrestling. I guess it would have been Randy, I think, back in the day.
Or is he asking or is he telling you someone has the best dropkick?
Oh, number one dropkick. Oh, okay. You reckon? Okay.
I think he's saying Shane Haste has the best dropkick in pro wrestling. I think that's what he's saying.
I think my guy Mitch has got a pretty impressive dropkick when he gets up there.
Well, the top 5 dropkicks. All right, let's do that. Top 5 dropkicks. We've done unfair clothing. Top 5 dropkicks. These are some really fun, random subjects.
Psychotic? Oh, you mean the move dropkick? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the move of a dropkick.
No, not the guy being a dropkick. Sorry, my bad. That's my bad.
I was late to that one. I was very late to that one.
Common misconception.
It would have to be top 10 if we were doing those kind of dropkicks.
I don't think. Have you ever done a dropkick, Brody?
Oh, he's making it in the top 1 million. I think he's right there. Or is that billion? I'm with Jamie on that one. I always loved Okada's drop kick. Like, I wouldn't say now, but like Okada's drop kick in New Japan back in the old, like, him and Tanahashi feud days was like, oh my God, one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. Takeshita, I need to watch more Takeshita drop kicks.
I still think Randy had one of the best, or Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect
Such
had
a good drop
really
kick.
nice drop kick. I like that one from Bloody DJ. Finn Balor's a good one. He has a nice drop kick.
I can't remember Gunther doing one, to be honest with you.
This is a newer one, but Javon Evans has a beautiful drop kick as well.
Yes. Dynamite Kid?
Yeah, agreed.
Dynamite Kid snap suplex is one of my favorite suplexes in the history of suplexing.
Had a sick drop kick too. That's true. So did I think Shelton Benjamin had a pretty nice drop kick too.
AJ Styles.
Yeah. Fuck.
AJ did that one where he basically
AJ.
jumps off the person's chest and does a backflip. You know what I
like
mean?
He flings off them with impact.
Yeah.
I miss AJ, man. Out of all the recent retirements, that's the one I was like, you know, I'm not satisfied. I want more. Everything else I'm like, this makes sense. Farewell, thanks for all your hard work, AJ. I'm like, nah, do more. Come on, do more.
At least he's getting out where he's actually, like, okay. Do you know what I mean? His body's not broken.
I like the suplex roll through into just a desperation pin. I really like that.
Just a lying on top of him pin.
Yeah, like a collapse. So it's like the Seth Rollins roll through, but you just like collapse after it. That's sick.
Yeah, right on the ass. That's gotta hurt.
Conan now trying to place a chair.
Do you reckon they practice this? Do you reckon like part of your training one day is, all right, guys, we're doing chairs between ropes?
Yeah.
One at a time.
I'm guessing when you see people doing it, you know, they have not practiced this at all.
Bang. Brody's with me, Javon Evans. That's my newer pick for beautiful dropkick.
He's bouncy.
He is bouncy.
Let's think back to the inception of the World Wrestling All-Stars in a dog collar match with Brian James.
Yeah, Conan can get violent. He's been in these gimmick matches before.
He's been in one or two, no doubt about it.
And hasn't he been wrestling?
Just
Always has a
gimmick
Seth Rollins
matches.
vibe.
Unfortunately, Jamie, I will be in a Rumble, so I can't do it. Sorry, mate. You're welcome to, though, on your own.
We just watch it next Friday night.
They're doing it live tomorrow night.
Yeah, just do
live on
your
YouTube. Oh, do it next Friday night?
Review. Yeah.
Actually, it's not a bad idea.
Well, there's no rules.
Hey.
He's got the chair.
I'll do it at night. I'm not here.
Someone doesn't want the heat.
I'll be at Dogs v Manly tomorrow night. Oh, it was a German.
He was the guy that stood us up last night. Well,
Yeah,
not last night, Wednesday night.
Yeah, I think you guys mentioned that last week on your show, didn't you, or something? That like.
Oh yeah, last night. No, last night. No, we'd organised to talk to him on Wednesday night, and he was like, "Oh, I've got a pre-show meeting, but we'll be over by 10:15 if you can do that." And we're like, "Yeah, okay, we'll do it," because like we wanted to get the answers. So we're there at 10:15, 10:20, 10:30, 10:45. We're like, yeah, well, he's not turning up. We're going. Then apparently at 20 or 20 to 12 or something, he messaged Jamie going, "I've just finished. Are you ready now?" And we were already in bed.
Yeah. Away goes.
Yeah. So I don't blame him. I would have been scared to have us talk to him as well.
Yeah. Wild Angel just got off work. What's up, Wild Angel? What have I missed? Oh, just a bunch of sick wrestling. He missed a puppet match. And now the mid-noughties Seth Rollins is really taking it to Conan. Oh, that's match.
Oh,
Get
was
to
it
see my
Falls Count
Raiders
anyway?
in Melbourne this week.
guess
Yeah,
so.
nice. I can't bet on the Raiders anymore. They've hurt me too many times this season. The good ACW or
This
the other
isn't a
one?
pod-
Yeah, isn't there an Adelaide ACW that are doing a show this
Yes,
weekend as well?
it is a good one. That
Shout
is
out
the
my
good
boy
one.
Punchy.
Yes,
I think
he's
on the
the
show,
current
yeah.
champion.
First off, I just want to start out by saying
Yeah,
I have lots of
I was going to mention it before because of Brody being here. RCW is the one I need to watch more of. I've only really ever watched
Yes.
RCW with you, and
The older ones, yeah.
Yeah. But it's because I'm so close with Punchy. I watch a lot of Rampage. So I just don't have time to watch everything.
Just so you know right now, Chris Sabin is wearing a T-shirt called from a faction he was in TNA called Sports Entertainment Extreme.
Tonight your destiny will be just like every other night.
And guess who led that?
Chris Sabin,
Guess who led that faction? Who was the voice of that faction?
Oh,
Mr. Russo himself.
And become the World Wrestling All-Stars Cruiserweight Champion. Because let's face it.
Get it? Because it's spelled sex. That's edgy.
You know, I flew halfway across the world, all the way to
I'm leaving.
Australia to participate in a worldwide tournament.
That was a good run.
And I walked out of it the WWA Cruiserweight Champion. And tonight, in Auckland, New Zealand, right in that very
I
ring,
just had to have a cough.
they want to stack the deck against me. Put me in there with three
Yeah, I'm
young
sorry you
guys.
have missed the
It's a
puppet
war.
match. They put him on third,
Well, I've been
unfortunately.
wrestling a lot longer than those three combined.
Mr. Puppet Match might as well go to
I'll tell
bed.
you
That's
what,
very funny.
I wrote the book on whatever you want to call it. Light heavyweight, cruiserweight, X-style wrestling. And tonight, the people will realize why they paid their money to see Jerry Lynn. So after
Jerry
all
Lynn,
is
very
said and
cool.
done, not only
Jerry probably got
am I
affected more by ECW
WWA
folding than
Cruiserweight
anybody.
Champion. But
Oh,
I'm going
look
to
at that
become
belt.
the three-time NWA TNA.
Mate, come to SA. You say that to me, Brody? You want me to come to South Australia?
Yeah, he doesn't want me. He's sick of seeing me.
With this one fall, four-man contest.
He actually said last night was better because I wasn't there. So, I mean, and this is why we're friends.
Bro, we're going to start a new faction, bro. Ratings gold, bro. We're going to call it sex, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Introducing first, originally from
I like
Buffalo, New York.
Aussie Bogan voice Russo. Bro, we're going to start a new faction, bro.
Tonight at 225 pounds,
Swear to God, bro.
Do you know what hurts more is that I probably haven't been home in a couple of years. That hurts more, bro. It's
Adelaide. I reckon I've been to Adelaide more than you have the last couple of years.
dead set.
Yes, I think I will be in Adelaide later this year. November time.
Geraldine, tell us to look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph. Oh, that means it's time for another nickel fact.
I'm gonna get the sounder. Nickel fact.
Nickel facts. Their 2001 breakout smash, "This Is How You Remember Me," went down as the most played radio song in the US across the entire decade of the 2000s.
Nickel fact.
Nickel fact.
And 7 years later, here he is on a very
Jesus Christ, the band has performed over a dozen consecutive sold-out tours. A dozen. Moving over 8 million tickets worldwide. Jesus.
I wonder if I can play this quickly and it'll just be able to cut it out before it finishes.
Rose has got a nickel fact. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Hey guys,
Yes, that should be played before every nickel fact. Love that. That's perfect. That's perfect, guys. Oh, yes. Love me some Saban.
This match certainly is coming in with the most momentum. Only 3 years as a professional, Saban comes into this contest. Fresh off a victory over Jerry Lynn in the Amazing Red on NWA TNA, winning the X Division title and joining Sports Entertainment Extreme. Tonight, this native of Detroit, Michigan will attempt
Yes, Adelaide's beautiful. I've been there a couple times for work, where I spent like a week at a time there doing the swimming. And I've gone a couple times to see my mate Punchy.
I do miss it. I lived in a really nice part of Adelaide.
Yeah.
Where it was like I was a tram ride away from Glenelg, but then a tram ride away from like the centre of town.
Right. And Glenelg's right on the water there, right? I think that's where I stayed when I was there. Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
it's like the beach and all that.
Amazing. We were staying right there for that whole week. That's the best. So now whenever I go to Adelaide, I always want to stay in Glenelg. If it's not Punch Drunk's extra room.
God, you didn't stay at the bloody...
I was
the house,
mid-coitus when my partner stopped to turn. This is how you remind me. Oh, very good. Yeah, I've crashed in
at the wrestler house.
Yeah, with Link. Yeah.
I remember the story about somebody lived in one of the wardrobes once.
Yes, there is a wardrobe room that is literally the size of a human. You can sleep in there, but it's like wall to wall. So I've been shown that room and be like, if you're ever in trouble, you can live there. Oh, appreciate it. So that's my backup plan.
This will actually be a really good match.
Oh, leg drop, miss. David. We had time to zoom. All right, we're into pins. We're twos. The crowd's coming with all of it. Four-man
stand up
kick.
and face each other. Yes.
There we go. Oh, Tony Khan's in this crowd. Loving it.
See, now Dave Meltzer's going, now that's how a crowd is supposed to react.
Now that's how a crowd should enjoy wrestling.
The show was good, the crowd was bad.
Yeah, they're so into the show. It's so fun.
I do love every time I watch those clips of like Dave going off. They never cut to Brian Alvarez because I reckon Brian's like just eyes are rolling in the back of his head going, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that, to me, I don't really hold much weight to any of it, but every now and then I'll listen into. I enjoy when they argue. It's kind of fun, and I wonder. That's the interesting narrative to me. Is there going to be a day where Brian just has had enough?
He's sick of his shit
and snaps at him like one day. You're like, you know what, Dave? I'm kind of
fucking done with you.
Yeah, one day it's just going to be the biggest heel turn of all time.
Well, it's so funny because on his other shows, you hear him he compares Dave to when he works with Granny.
Yeah.
So it's just like because Granny has no fucking clue at all on their
Granny's
podcast.
Great though. Granny's awesome.
And the future's now. The future looks good. Well, answer that.
Granny's just all about Granny, which I love. It's such a good idea to get your nan into wrestling. It's really funny. I think it's their best idea. Nickel fact: if Nickelback's entire career earnings were paid in nickels, they would be worth 3.8 billion nickels, or about $6.50 Australian.
That's math right there, brother.
It's quick maths. Your dad is 44. Here's a pin. Is that Foz working hard as well in this four-man?
You know what? I've got a feeling he's been doing most of the show.
He's just doing it all. I wonder if JT Robinson's here. Back to the Future.
I've got a feeling I know why he gave up doing that move, because that looked like it would kill his back.
And then you were related to some professional wrestler guy. Is he like the second nephew or the friend of a cousin of a friend that dates some girl that married some guy?
No. His uncle, of course, the late Tony Cannonball Parisi.
We came close to getting there again last year. Then, what do you mean, Brody? Getting where?
Why doesn't he call himself Johnny Parisi?
Well, he's his uncle. He's Johnny Swift.
Electric chair to a bridge. Is that what that is? Yeah. Back to the Future.
It just feels like it would jar you, the whole neck and back. Like doing the move, not taking it.
Smart move by Saban. See, he's young, but he's a ring general in there. That's the way Sports Entertainment Extreme guys work. We take control. Good job, Saban.
Loving that VHS flicker. That's sick.
Yes. It's of the time.
Yeah.
If I could ever work out how to link up a VHS to my computer, I've got OVW tapings from when Batista was in OVW.
Wow. Yeah, when I was a kid, my obsession with VHS tapes was through skateboarding. I have so many old skate videos on VHS. I used to literally be so obsessed with them, I'd go into the skate shops and just buy the ones that are playing on the TV because they were cheaper. Yeah.
Takes out both Saban and Johnny Swinger.
I was an obsessed skateboarding kid.
Figure 4 leg
Still
I worked in
obsessed.
a video store, so like
That's right,
I
yeah.
just-
That's so cool.
A more experienced versus
16-year-old me
So
thinking
many-
you're the coolest dude in the world.
those knees give away.
I reckon my mum at home has got so many preview tapes still
has seen so many
sitting in her collection.
of opponents. But
Saban's going up.
both men now.
So's Jarrett.
What is this?
Oh,
Two different, unique ways to break up a submission maneuver.
Wow, they could have broken his leg. Why did they just jump on the guy's legs and try to snap the leg in
Oh,
half?
why would you say that?
Fracture right here on
It's a
live
fair
TV with the
question.
post.
Why wouldn't
He
you?
got the leg and bleeding all over the place.
Well, wait a minute. Referee Fuzz Young is a unique decision.
I don't think it's a good idea for the commentator to immediately question why they did something like that.
Because he was the
No.
favorite in the match to begin with.
Like, why wouldn't you just land on his head and kill him?
Certainly has his work cut out for him in this one.
Dummy, don't say that,
Very simple.
idiot. Because I would
He
have to
got all of
snap
it.
back. If a
he
commentator
did get
said
all
that,
of it.
yeah. But if a commentator said that, I would snap back at them and go, "No, we don't want to see them kill each other. This is a competitive, athletic sport. We want to see it within the rule
I
set."
mean, the guy's not natural in there.
Yes, thank you, Brody. I like this Brody guy already. We haven't even
Dirty
met.
tactics that these guys are trying to use out
You'll get over him. Don't
He
worry about it.
understands me. He
It
gets me.
wears off.
Good counter.
He's wary of you. I feel like we're kindred souls, me and Brody.
Look at Jerry. Oh,
Jerry Lynn, a former two-time
Look
exhibition
at
That's some above average commentary going on.
yeah, but I've got to get the actual video player to work. Sorry,
Didn't get all
Jamie
of it.
sent
Oh,
me
yeah.
no, Jamie sent me a link to convert a computer to digital to like laptop.
Jamie is probably like a secret hacker. Like,
There's no secret about it.
he's like, he knows a lot of stuff we're not supposed to be privy to. It's bloody great wrestling. You are 100% right. This match has been really, really good, and it's put perfectly in the show too, because they started off with a big star like Steiner just kicking the shit out of a Sydney guy. They got a lot of heat. Then they
Yeah.
put my boy Puppet into a triple threat, and now they're trying to
very nice.
Yeah, now they're getting into super creative. This is the part where they're showing you stuff you've never seen
The
before.
sunset German bridge double pin attempt.
Jeremy, how about
I have a question
I
for
like the
you.
show.
I really like the
I had a question for you, Rose, because like I've been laid up in bed for the last couple of days with a bit of the old flu, so I've been watching like
Deadlock being applied now.
some like documentaries and stuff.
Submission maneuver.
Do you like ever watch like a documentary about like? Because I like watching a lot of documentaries about people in entertainment and stuff. Do you ever watch any of that and go, "That's a good thing. I should like adopt that.
Dragon sleeper now.
That's a good idea. I should maybe adopt using that in what I do."
Deadlock's being applied by Johnny Swinger.
Can you be more specific?
Well, like for instance, I watched I was watching the lawn documentary. This
Oh, it's into a submission, right? That makes sense why they held it.
I think that originally wasn't supposed to be into a submission though.
I feel like he was going for a neck.
Yeah, I think that's the way it was
yeah.
supposed to go. It was supposed to end up like.
Decides to turn
Good job,
his
Foz.
Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, you're
I
watching.
was
which
watching a
one?
Lorne Michaels
yeah.
documentary,
What's that on?
and just like how he watches. Jeez, I want to say Amazon, but that could be wrong.
Always the one I don't have.
it's-
Everyone, have you seen this thing? It's on Stan. And I'm like, I don't have Stan.
But it's like because they do. You know how they do like a dress rehearsal before they do Saturday Night Live. He literally has a book, and it has like the name of the sketch, and he can just write the notes of what happened, like his notes during it. So he just like turns to me and goes, "All right, so this sketch, the lights need to be brighter. This needs to be changed. You need to hit this line here, like through every thing." But then he pulls them aside and also goes, "This is what I meant. It wasn't in the big meetings. I didn't want to expand on it more." And I was like, "That's such a good like a tip for someone who's been doing it for 50 years."
Yeah, incorporate it in your life, because I guess there is a lot of thoughts that go through your head and then you forget.
Oh shit! Don't you work for Stan?
No, KO.
Well, no wonder my fucking prices keep going up.
In all seriousness, who's with Jerry Boris on commentary? That's Disco Inferno.
Yes.
So a mini documentary on Phillip Rivers returned to play NFL for the Colts at 42 years old last December. Literally changed my life in the 7 months since I dropped 40 kilograms. That's amazing.
Well done, brother.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if...
I mean, I learned nothing from the Chevy Chase one because it was just like, oh, you're just a dick.
Well, I mean, we already do that stuff. I learned something the other day watching a documentary, but it's not necessarily something I think is good or something you should incorporate into your life. Whoa!
It's like he decided at the last minute to flip.
This is by far the best match we've seen of all the WWA stuff so far, I reckon.
Yes.
This match is pumping.
I swear to God, he didn't think about flipping until the last minute then.
He could get killed doing something like that. Now he's the X Division champion. Plain and simple. In 3 short
All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back.
has captivated this crowd as a professional, as a cruiserweight, as the X Division champion for total nonstop action.
Well, he should make it worth it. If he's going to do the high risk, he should at least win the match. With great risk comes great reward.
No, sure we can. Yeah.
Saban now. Whips Kazarian into the ropes. Meanwhile, Lynn's working over Swinger. Monkey.
Oh, beautiful counter. Oh. Whew. Yeah, these guys are not taking the night off. What does Tony Khan say? Deserved holy shit chant.
Sorry, I'm back. Just saying hello to my gorgeous partner, Zoe. 15 years and counting.
Well done, mate.
Yeah. This is an NZ show. Yes, this is Auckland. There's someone sitting in the crowd going, I should start a rugby league team.
Which part? No, I'll try and find out where it was on the tour.
Hello, Alex Firehard. Crap, I forgot we were doing this tonight. Don't worry. I think we all did. Yeah, these boys are going off, Brody. Boys are working. Like, they've got to be hurting. They've got to be hurting by this stage. Still picking them up real quick. Also, referee Foz is going hard. He's awesome.
On the outside, Frankie Kazarian.
Oof, man.
What action! Unbelievable!
Crowd appreciating the incredible effort being put by all 4 men. Very competitive matchup. 1, 2.
Yeah, right, Brody. And they would have done this 3 or 4 nights in a row. The house show circuit, Prime Life. I mean, I get to just experience a little taste of it by keeping in touch with Robbie when he's doing the Super Juniors. But like, my goodness,
that would be the Super Juniors would be insane.
Yeah, mate, he's just like such an inspiration to me that he can put himself through that stuff and put on the matches. Whoa, that was so good. That was so good. I think this is the last one, Alex. Dude,
yeah,
that was sick. Watch this. Flip through into a powerbomb superplex. Damn, dude. Jerry Lynn's the GOAT, man.
What's that called? The boot swing. 1, 2.
The boot swing. Yeah, he was really good, man.
Chris Saban now sizing up Kazarian.
Some of the matches with him and Rob Van Dam in ECW were just like, even like for today's wrestling, would blow away half of today's wrestling.
The bum rush. The bum rush. I like it. It's a good name, the bum rush.
An inverted twisting Saban breaker that almost puts.
So he's manipulating the temperature in the room.
Look at this.
Ah.
Still back off stream.
Swinger out of the ring now. Kazarian meets him with another one of those impressive kicks.
Frankie Kazarian, well schooled in martial arts. I like his style.
Kazarian now sizing up the champ, Jerry Lynn. Going for a possible power trip. No, wait a minute. Lynn picks him up. What is this?
Oh.
Wow. White noise, I guess. I don't know what else you call that. That was a running one, too.
Isn't it called like Emerald? No, it's not it.
I don't know, man. What do you think I am, a wrestling commentator?
Yeah. What a maneuver. That's what it's called.
Yeah, wow, he got all of that.
Meanwhile, Chris Sabin
Ground
in the ring.
noise.
There we
It
go
was
to work
big.
on Kazarian. He's got it. Whoa.
Air raid crash. Thank you, Wild Angel.
Yes, nice. Alex Fireheart says, given Motor City Machine Guns aren't in WWE anymore, I kind of have my fingers crossed they might try and get into the Super Junior Tag League this year, given it's late in the year. That'd be a great idea.
The problem is with that, like, is they tend to not be using internationals too much anymore. Muscle Buster.
Muscle.
There we go.
That's a good match.
That's a very good match.
It's almost like weird. It feels out of place almost.
It does.
Yeah. You're a dirty mark, Wild Andrew. It's true. Dirty mark.
We all are. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here on a Friday night watching wrestling online. Really, when you think about it.
Big night for Sex. Sex wins, guys. Sex won.
Sex won.
Sex are double champs.
Sex proved to be dominant.
Yes. Brutality from Sex.
I don't think you can say that any when Puppet's been on every tour.
Great night for Sex. Great night for Sex. I think so. I think so, Andy. I think that's the best WWA match of all time right there. Unless Jarrett and Sting pull out a freaking classic. But I think gets first place. Second, third, fourth, and fifth go to Puppet.
Yes. Well, Sabu had a couple of good, like that first one with Sabu and
Yes, jokes aside.
Kevin Storm was really good too.
And that AJ Styles match with Jerry Lynn.
Yes.
Was it with Lynn? That was a sick match too.
I could be wrong, but this might be the one with Brett on it too, after his stroke.
Really?
I could be wrong.
Sex always wins. Make the t-shirt out of that, Jamie. We're at the next show.
I nearly made a WWA shirt to wear.
Be sick.
If you look closely, we don't have to look closely. It's 3/4 of his arm.
So weird hearing Auckland people chant ECW.
Yeah.
I love my testicles. That guy had a shirt that said, I love my testicles.
That's from Test back in the day.
What is that about? Oh, right.
Stacey Keebler's marketing thing was calling his fans testicles.
I am the man that saved professional wrestling in the 1990s.
What if he just came out and he's like, I'm the midget killer.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill all midgets.
Vince McMahon took my sport.
Kind of get away with that today, Rose. I don't know. I reckon you could. Wear it to a nightclub, you'd be all right.
I went to a small.
What is it about beige chinos and a polo shirt that screams asshole? Because every person you've ever met wearing that is an asshole. That's why. Anyone
Probably
remember the
works in
band The
HR.
Test Eagles? Yes, I remember the band The Test Eagles, bloody DJ. They are awesome. I think they're from Brisbane. And I think we hung out with them once in my old band once. Again, I might have met them and not realized.
Andrew Rose, the Forrest Gump of Australian wrestling.
Forrest Gump. You want to hear a crazy one? Once one of my mates, I was a skateboarding filmer in my late teens, and one of my mates was dating a girl that ran the VIP bar of this club in the city. And so we were allowed to go up there even though we were skaters. Everyone else was very fancy. And I was sitting having a cocktail and talking to this dude, this large black dude that had an American accent. And I talked to him for about an hour about just different things and what he thinks of Australia and stuff. And then right at the end, I asked him, he's like, oh, I'm here for, I was like, how long are you here for? He's like, oh, I got a show tomorrow and then we're off to Perth. And I'm like, wait, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm the drummer from Jamaica. And I was like, okay. Holy shit. I love your band. And he was like, oh, thank you, man. He goes, it was nice to not talk about it for about an hour. And I was like, cool. And then I just went. I left. But I had no idea I was talking to the drummer from Jamiroquai for like an hour. He was a really nice guy. Oh no, we've ruined it. Jamie's planned outfit for King of the Metro was Cheetos, and he's going to have to change now.
You know Lachlan's going to be there too, don't you?
I'm excited. Hopefully I can get some time to like see them this time. I don't partake in this Lachlan hate.
Well, of course not. You all have to stick together.
We're running. We're going extinct. It's fact.
I know.
Shane Douglas really has been cutting the same promo for like God knows how many years. Yes, Alex.
He was very good at it, to be fair.
Yeah, he does it fine. You missed Sting's awesome one earlier where he said he was... What would he say? That Jeff Jarrett's guitar is an Australian wallaby?
Yeah.
No one knows what that fucking means.
No one knows what that means.
From the greatest country on the planet. You people come from a country that is nothing more than a stepchild of Australia.
History Lane. Oh, is he bigging up to Australia?
Yeah, he just did.
What's up, NZ? You know who your big brothers are.
I've done it to that pencil neck skinny geek named Shawn Michaels. I've done it to Ted Turner. I've done it to Paul Heyman. And God damn it, I will do it to you, New Zealand, and you will like it.
I don't think they're going to like it, personally.
What's the
I don't
point of
think
this?
they're
'Cause
gonna like
no one's
it.
going to come out and beat him up because he's banged up.
Why did they cut to a sign that said "Bring on Disco"?
Who created it?
Yeah.
Who took it to
Is he jumping
greatness?
out?
Was it the franchise? Or was it that piece of shit, Sabu?
Oh, that's why. Sabu's about to come out and bump him.
Well, you know something? I suffered a horrendous shut your asses up while I talk.
Hey Shane, wrap it up.
Yeah.
I suffered a
Go home, brother.
career-ending injury in Melbourne, Australia.
He did?
Brody Marshall says, you know what I hate? These dudes having a prime wrestling career, they're coming back today and wrestling when they are old. In unrelated news, my return match is in September.
For those pieces of shit in New Zealand.
Congratulations, Brody.
What doctor?
I'm excited.
Well, now I know I have to at least get Adelaide for September.
Kiss my
Yeah.
franchise ass. I compete when and where I want to.
Now, why would you say that to a physician?
And so in New Zealand, your commissioner failed me and refuses to let me wrestle here tonight.
Did the doctor do it?
What? What?
It's about his arm, please.
What? I think you're right. NZ loves Bret Hart.
New Zealander will get the same thing as your commissioner. I will stick
Jesus
my
Christ,
children
Shane.
up his ass because tonight Sabu will get his ass franchise.
Wait a minute, what's he doing? He's not gonna wrestle with a hurt arm. He's gonna cancel.
Hey, it wasn't even a polo shirt, mate. It's a fucking button-up.
No.
Joey Legend.
I can't allow this to happen. Shane Douglas. I gotta be honest with you, I know more about you
Cut the music.
platonically than any
I thought,
wrestler
I'll be
on
honest with you, I thought that was Al Snow when he first came out.
Joey Legend.
And when I heard about your injury,
I love how he's having to do this over the music.
because I wanted to see
Just
you
say
Yeah.
cut my
knock
music.
the crap out of that little punk Sabu. And I
Or
Hey,
have they put
somebody-
the music in later because the crowd was doing nothing?
And be flushed to wind
No,
up in
no.
New
No,
Zealand.
they cut it. They're just dumb.
Our apologies.
It never ceases to amaze me seeing people on audio that have never, like, watched a wrestling show before.
The World Wrestling All-Stars.
So they don't get the cues. Just like, oh, I should maybe turn it down now.
No.
Wild Angel had a quick shower. Is Shane still going? Yes.
No. If I sucked, I'd be playing rugby for your lousy country, doing the haka.
Get him, lad. Yes.
The Haka.
kick
This
off
crowd
the
is so
program
fun to work.
So shut up, you're embarrassing yourselves.
Joey Snow, LE legend.
I want to make it clear, we are proud to be here tonight.
Joey Snow.
Nobody knows more. I know you are a 4-time ECW champion.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I really liked him when he was the ECW champion.
Yeah.
I thought franchise Shane Douglas was awesome.
Yeah, I missed a lot of his run. So I've only ever seen him really kind of like yell at people.
Yeah. Him in like the triple threat with Bam Bam and Chris Candido. Awesome.
Yeah, it does look like Al Snow, but everyone looked like Al Snow back then. It was just like how everyone, like it's how every indie American wrestler looked. Slick back hair, a little mustache beard thing. Hey, he's done well with the watch chance.
Yeah.
Foz is Foz
How
picking
long
up.
has this been going for?
Foz is bored. He's starting to pick things up off the ground.
Yeah.
What do you say? A bunch of stunned up witch doctors.
Listen to a colleague. Listen to a champion. Listen to Joey Legend.
Time for a pre-soccer sleep, Jamie, bro.
Everyone in New Zealand.
This is Australian pride on the line, mate. I'm not going to bed. Are you kidding me? I'm not sleeping in the next 5 hours. I'm going to lose my mind when this game starts. That's what it's all about.
Well, it's quite an offer.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to go back to the beginning and start watching WWA all the way through again until the Socceroos play at 5 a.m.
I've got a feeling that American commentator is just at the moment shitting bricks. Because he knows if they get pumped, then...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's his name? Gallus or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, he's already making excuses. He's like, they should thank me for inspiring them to play so well. I'm like, mate, it's has nothing to do with you, mate.
He played one game for Leeds in the Premiership. Shut up.
I'm a Leeds fan. It doesn't even work on me. Bro, what are you talking to? We're talking about, I'm old, sir. Let me rest. I'm old. 20 minutes? You're being generous. This has been more than 20 minutes for sure. This has been longer than the four-way.
In front of every New Zealand lowlife here.
The crowd's loving it, though.
And every fan worldwide watching on
Exactly. Andy Savage gets it. Tough to sleep when you can't breathe. There's no way I'm going to bed tonight.
My friend, I bow down to you.
You'll be going to bed watching it in town. Have a good night and go Socceroos. Nice, Angel. I'm into town for it. That's big. Feels like they had to scrap a match, so Shane went long. Potentially.
Heroes come and go, but legends live forever.
Oh, they both got their...
Also, legends live forever was the line. So they were just waiting at production for 20 minutes for him to say legends live forever.
Sabu would have just been pacing backstage going, fucking hurry up.
Yeah, no, I'm really going to hurt you, kid.
Record Sabu has for the World Wrestling All-Stars. Let's go back to a year ago. The Eruption pay-per-view in Melbourne, Australia. Sabu destroys Devon Storm inside the confines of a 15-foot high steel cage. A barbaric match nonetheless.
Well, it wasn't really inside the cage. They worked after the match outside the cage.
Sabu coming out on top as well. Tonight, Joe E. Legends, his opponent on the bracket.
It would be at least somewhat funny if they were stalling because Sabu wasn't ready. That would be very funny. If he was late to the venue and like he literally got into the building when Shane was walking out there and they'd just been killing time. He's been slowly putting his boots on and like eventually he literally was straight out the moment he was ready.
You actually had an injury. He said you didn't have any guts.
That's way funnier.
He said you were scared to wrestle Sabu and you're faking injury. He told me not to tell you this, but Shane, I can't just stand here and let that go.
Thanks for giving me a heads up. Let's take a look at this. A near career-ending injury. You know me.
Yes.
You know me.
I would have rather had Shane on commentary than Disco.
Absolutely not. Of course not. Sabu,
Yeah.
You got issues with this guy. I mean, this guy actually thinks that he put ECW on the map. Come on.
He carried my bags in ECW is what he did.
That's a true story, Jeremy. When Sabu first started out, he begged Shane to carry
Disco Simferno over here.
Good franchise, but what does that matter now? Right now, Sabu is a consummate, dangerous daredevil performer that has shown time and time again legend or whether it's you. He steps down.
Man, Foz has not stopped. You're a legend,
Every
Foz.
single time in ECW that challenge came face to face with the franchise, Sabu did not end up the ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, Joey Legend has been on a rampage over the last.
This has actually been a fairly tight show.
Yeah, it's been pretty
Think
good.
about it.
Except for that goddamn promo. That's really just ruined everything.
Yeah.
Had all the momentum in the world.
Promotions in Puerto Rico. Right. And tonight, Sabu represents the World
But
Wrestling Council.
I guess it's that thinking of like, we've got to give him some Shane Douglas. They came to kind of see it. Then we got to introduce Joey Legend and make them hate him. Then we got to introduce Sabu. It's just, I mean, you could have done it in half the time.
I don't know why you wouldn't have just had Shane come out as his manager.
Yeah, like join him out there in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just, hi, I'm here and I agree with you.
Yeah.
Sabu sweat on the end of my hands as Joey Legend is nailing him right beside his face. Can you feel the grease in his hair?
Oh, wait a minute now. Look at that.
Oh,
Dang.
very good.
DDT by Sabu.
Big boy that can move, huh?
Does not connect that time.
Yeah, Sabu obviously not the brightest.
Oh, catch that.
Well, let me point something out, and Shane, I think you'll agree with this. Sabu
North
is the
Shore
most
Event Center.
genocidal, homicidal maniac. Suicidal means the guy wants to kill himself. Homicidal
I was
means he
surprised when,
wants to genocidal
speaking of
means he
North
wants
Shore,
to
that it was going to be
kill
Ketis and Sam in MCW and not Jack.
Was ECW, the company that I built.
For what? For Ballroom Brawl?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they put a promo up today about it, and it was Ketis and Sam.
You know that when I'm watching this match, Shane, I can see
I'm actually talking to the Osborns this week. We're doing
Nice.
a podcast, doing an interview.
I mean, Joey Legend,
They're awesome.
So
They're amazing.
kind of like your size, I mean, a strong man. I mean, this is like
Yeah, I'm so impressed by Jack and what he's done and the amount of time he's done it
yeah,
and such an interesting introduction because I legitimately did not know that he was going to make that appearance at that moment. I remember I came to that show late and
Yeah,
joined
you
just for the
said.
main event. And when he came up, I literally was like, who the hell is that? And I started, you can actually hear me on commentary, like figuring it out as I'm going in real time. I'm like, oh, this must be Jack. Because I'd heard that for a long time, like, you think Sam's good, you wait to see his brother. I'd heard about his brother from other people.
I just like his mum and dad must be like, they must be monsters.
Yeah, and they must be the gorgeous people.
Yeah.
Stunning, beautiful
Just genetics
people.
out the wazoo.
Yeah. They're just like gorgeous, talented, gifted people. Yeah, I imagine their family Christmases just makes me sick. They're all sitting
Yeah,
around,
that would be annoying.
big smiles, beautiful
Yeah.
house, everyone, good eating habits, polite, kind, great conversation. It's unbearable. Sign that says, got pussy? Question mark.
Well, you know what? You don't make
What
the
is
calls, you don't
that?
get the sales.
What is that? This crowd is wearing diabolical messaging.
blatant disrespect for the rules of professional wrestling, just abused them, crapped all over them, and they think that change the style. I see it ruin wrestling, Shane.
Fun fact, in a Discord server I'm in, a last place joke title for predictions contest we used to have was originally called Number One Disco Inferno Simp. That's a good punishment.
Slap an armbar on him.
Sabu doesn't know how to wrestle. Are you kidding?
Getting out there with the crowd now.
Do crazy dives and
Oh my God, what are you doing, bro? Oh my goodness.
A very big Vader splash.
Yeah, that's a huge one.
Slows down Sabu now. I have to, you didn't
Have I ever seen a Vader splash like that to the outside? I don't know.
Nah.
Trying to slow down Sabu a little bit, trying to avoid those very
That was just like a move.
Trying to slow him down, Jeremy Boras, take a look, open your eyes. He has slowed that Sabu down. He has grounded air.
Oh, I think he might have landed on his face.
Because
Sabu was checking his nose out something fierce at the moment.
Joe Legend doesn't need coaching from Shane Douglas. You've studied Shane Douglas's style.
See, he's straight back to it every time.
When to do it.
Oh, check this out now. This is a
Like, even now, he's like, don't fucking give me a chin lock. I'm trying to work out my nose is stuffed.
I will tell you this, Jeremy, as a blatant fact, I know that Sabu's neck has been broken before in ECW, and Joey
he decided saying someone was a disco simp was too mean.
no small surprise.
The world's bloody changed. Can't even call someone a disco simp anymore.
Bloody snowflakes, but I'm not going to spend any much time thinking about it.
Oh, I can't call.
Because 3 people a month get taken by Crocs up here in North Queensland.
I can't call someone a disco simp. Thanks, Albo.
Get him, big man, get him. Break his neck.
To the floor now goes Joey Legend. Sizes up Sabu into the protective rail at ringside.
Sabu's been busted open. He's bleeding. I love it.
Yes, the blood of Sabu is on the hands of the fans of New Zealand now. I love it.
Look out for
Yeah, you're right. Whoever said that before, Shane Douglas is way better on commentary.
Two karate, two
Yeah.
Sabu, all four in the short Ryu.
So I love that sentence of Sabu's face is bleeding. I love it.
Very, very delicious martial art.
Hungry for violence.
Come on, Sabu. Keep him back.
Yeah, keep him back. Okay. Sabu trying to maliciously attack you and you're not ready to wrestle.
Legend right in front of our broadcast.
I also like that too. I like that energy of standing up and screaming in Sabu's face, "Come on, Sabu!" and then immediately going, "Keep it back, keep it back, keep it back." That's really good. I just need someone in the truck to quietly turn his disco mic off but not tell anyone. I'm surprised they haven't done that to me in PWA yet.
We did it to a guy once on in school band because he just couldn't sing.
Oh.
And he was trying, and we kept getting notes in our ear, just going, a little bit down on Joe, a little bit down on Joe, turn Joe off.
Oh, brutal. That sucks. I've got my hardest commentary coming up. The King of the Metro Rumble. The Rumbles are so hard.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad. I'm kind of glad I'm in it, which means I don't have to commentate it this year.
To call it, yeah. It just doesn't stop. By the end of it, you're dizzy.
Yeah. Traditionally, I've commentated the Rumbles because Seb does commentary and ring announcing. So when you're doing that, every minute you have to stand up and say someone's name. So he's like, I really don't have time to commentate properly.
It's impossible, yeah.
Can we get someone else out there?
Good Lord.
To bring out funny boy Todd.
Yeah. Might have busted his nose worse with that kick. Yeah. Joey, whatever his name is, he's a little bit loosey goosey.
A little bit stuff.
Look at the damage he's putting on Sabu's neck. The pressure on Sabu's neck.
Is that people clapping or is it raining?
Clapping.
He's definitely been smarter than Sabu here, which is not difficult to do, Shane. But
Da-da-da.
same type of strategy.
Oh,
Right back.
what was the point of that?
What was that?
Such a dick move.
I will tell you this. Sabu, all kidding aside, is one of the most dangerous competitors in this.
Yeah, clapping and foot stomping had a weird sound to it. Watch with the mics. His nose is mangled.
That would suck with that ring post too, because look at it. It's like a girder. It's not.
Yeah, it is.
actual
It's a
post.
girder. Yeah.
This is great, Shane. I mean, you couldn't really ask for a better competitor to take your place.
Oh man, big man needs to slow down. Jesus Christ.
That right there is one of them receipts.
Yeah, so the Rumble's brutal, but the good thing about the Metro is where it is. It's right in the middle of the city. So afterwards, I always reward myself with some KFC.
It's only a 20-manner, isn't it? Or 20-personer.
No,
That's the 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Ballroom's 20.
Yeah, ballroom to 20. Yeah.
I tried to talk Jesse into a 40-man this year because there's 2 rings, and he's like, "I'm not trying to herd 40 people."
Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
That's fair.
Because I think about it too. We could probably do a 40-person at the moment. PWA. There's a lot of people that are trying to get spots on the Rumble that we just don't have enough numbers for. But like you said, it's just so long. I think it's too long. 30 is the max for sure.
I had this idea of a Rumble, right? And you'd have your first 2 competitors in, then the second one comes in at 60 seconds, but then the next one comes in at 50, 45.
Oh yeah.
With every participant, there's a smaller amount of time between.
Yeah, like a
when the next person
rumble.
comes out. Yeah.
That's interesting. It started with a longer time. So it started with 2 minutes in between numbers.
You'd build it out so you could do it for the proper time, but just have it be the later, you might get the advantage of coming in late, but you've only got 20 seconds before someone else comes in after you.
Yeah. You ever tried to invent a match that hasn't been invented?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever succeeded?
See, I don't know if it's like, because I do one called the Eliminator, which is just like it's a multi-man match, but you just get eliminated during it. So it's not like one pin is the end of the match. It's like someone gets pinned, they get eliminated, and it's just until there's the last person standing. I just don't know. I don't know if anyone's done them before because never heard of it.
I don't think I've ever gotten any match idea into anything, but I remember like once trying to work with like a no rope lumberjack match, and what you could do with that if the lumberjacks were trying to hurt you. So most lumberjacks, when you go out the ring, they throw you back in, but this one is if you fall outside, they're going to attack you. They're allowed to attack you.
Well, the heels traditionally do.
Yeah, I think I once had an idea with it with Moretti, and everyone on the outside would be in Moretti makeup, and they're like just all trying to grab you and drag you to the outside. And you've got to stay away from the lumberjacks.
I can't remember what match it was. There was one of those where everyone had straps. And so when you got out of the ring, they just strapped you until you got back into the ring.
Yeah, right. I just wanted that image of a wrestler like clawing while they're getting dragged, by masked or like face painted people. Yeah. Alex Fireheart agrees with you. Yeah, the straps, lumberjack straps.
The closest thing I've had recently was I had the idea and I floated it to Slater.
MCW tried a small scale version of that with the Meridian. Maybe I did. Maybe my idea did come to fruition. Just somewhere else.
But I had the idea with like you know how you do multi-man matches and the whole gimmick is like, oh well, there's no disqualification, so you can do what you want in these matches.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that's like a cop out.
Right.
So I kind of pitched it to Slater. So how about like instead of like being a disqualification, the referee just kicks that person out of the match.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you don't get a chance to win the match, you're out of it.
Right.
Like red card, basically.
Oh, like a red card? Yeah.
Yeah. To stop people from just going, oh, well, I can just low blow, I can hit someone with a chair because you can't DQ me.
Yeah. Could work. I
just think it's a different way of doing it because I'd get sick of the whole like. For me too, like as a manager, it's a huge loophole. So Mitch and I could go out there and I could just help him the whole match. It's like, why wouldn't I just get in the ring and help him kick dudes?
Yeah.
Because we can't get DQ'd.
Knees. That was a bit awkies.
Or prevented the splash from taking place.
How did he telegraph that? Why is the referee still allowing the chair into play?
Oh, that's beautiful. The Arabian press, not
well, I did do the like
ages.
Venom do like a brass ring match that I'm like a ladder match for a brass ring.
Yeah.
And then like 2 or 3 years later, AEW brought it in. I'm like, those sons of bitches. That was my idea. Oh fuck.
This match has been going for a long time.
It has been.
We're going for it though.
I don't think Sabu's nose is going to be the same after this.
Let's take a look at that again just moments ago.
Andy Savage says, I always thought that would have been kind of more interesting use of TNA's King of the Mountain penalty box used in tag matches and multi-man matches when a guy breaks rules. Yeah, like a sin bin.
Yeah, I like that idea. I like the idea of the penalty box, to be honest with you.
It'd be funny if you just had a corner of the room with all these like arrows pointing saying dunce, penalty, dunce, and you have to just sit in the corner and face the corner like a kid when they're in trouble.
What's the one that NXT do? They do one like that. When you get pinned, you got to go. It's basically like a King of the Mountain match.
Iron Survivor, right? I think Grayson Waller won that.
Yeah, Grayson won it by running away for the last 20 seconds. It was brilliant.
Yeah. Genius. Like when he won the tag titles at WrestleMania and immediately got turfed through a ladder. That's just so smart. That was the best. So good. I remember for a while there was a couple ideas I was throwing around with Fudge. one that him and Concrete Davidson were already working on, like a 3 stages of heck match. And we're trying to think of like crazy ideas. And I always pitched that the second fall should be Mario Kart race on stage. Both wrestlers have to like get up all battered and bruised and sit down and take the controllers, and the second fall is like a race on Mario Kart while they're punching each other and racing. And then you go third one to something else. Or it could be chess. Like I thought the idea of like them having to sit down and have a serious game of chess in the middle of a 3-fall match would be really funny. Just something to like break it up with something really totally different.
That's still one of my favorite things is that thing that they did where they did the 2-man rumble.
Oh, the 2-man rumble was the best.
And then the pick your poison match where Fudge actually gave him poison.
Yeah, chose poison as his poison.
Fuck that popped me.
I mean, he's just so funny, so good.
Yes.
Hello, how are you? So good to see you. And I know Bonza has said to me before that like one of the most fully formed ideas he's ever seen from the get-go. Like when Fudge came in to training and with the idea, like not much had to be tweaked. He just kind of got his character real quickly. He's so great. And the other one was during COVID. We were trying to come up with ideas for things to do in COVID, and I pitched a podcast match where the whole match is us just commentating crazy things that's going on with sound effects and little noises here and there, and you can just go crazy with it. And it's Conco versus Fudge for the ownership of their podcast in a podcast match. But we just haven't got around to it.
We did one in Queensland, the match through time and space.
Yeah.
And it was just like, they over the course of 2 months before the match, just filmed parts of the matches, like in different areas.
Oh, yeah.
Different places, different stuff like that. And then fucking, like, on the night, they start brawling. Then, like, start brawl through like some doors. And then the big screen lights up.
Oh, yeah.
And they go
just,
through
like, cut the old scene.
Yeah. But what we did is, like, 2 or 3 shows after that, while we were doing a promo, we had them brawl through the background of the promo, just as an Easter egg to people.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
So, like, 3 months later, that they were still fighting, but through time and space.
They did that to me recently at the last PWA show. We always have that footage of the athletes coming in. And like, oh, he's so and so heading in for their big match tonight. Da da da.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell me that Billy Preston was going to be in the background of it. They just don't. It's something that's not mentioned to me at any point.
Yeah.
As I'm watching it, I'm starting to realize what they're doing as I'm watching the screen and calling it live. And it's one of the fun parts of PWA. They don't always tell me and Chris everything, so it allows us to kind of notice it as a fan does. Like, wait, is it Billy in the background? What's going on here? Very fun.
One thing I do like doing, like as a booker, is just not telling everyone else in the thing what's happening in a certain match. Because then, like, you actually get a genuine reaction from everybody.
Yeah.
Rather than, like, as long as the referee knows and the 2 guys that are in the match knows, no one else really needs to know.
Yeah, I would say that probably happens. I think a lot of the young dingoes who are training and who are around the venue doing staff for us or ring crew for us during a PWA show. I think when like Ketas comes out in the main event with the gold Nesky, I think they're all just like, holy, what? Like,
yeah,
there's no one's privy to that stuff. It happens as part of the show, and you're working for the show that night, and you can see it in the room. There's even like PWA staff sometimes that are like, oh my god, when something happens like that. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Mr. McManus.
For the first time, first pay-per-view from Australia. And, of course, first pay-per-view from Glasgow, Scotland last time out.
Hell of a lot of time spent putting a hit on Douglas for no payoff. You're not wrong. But he's Jarrett's mate. What is this shirt you're wearing, McManus?
Great moments happen in sport. Tonight is one of those moments. I'd like very much now to introduce to you a man who's a true testament to what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That gentleman is the best there is.
Because this is right after his stroke.
And the best there ever will be.
This is his first public appearance since his stroke.
The Hitman High.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what can you say? A man who was on our very first pay-per-view. A Disco, Glenn Gilberti, what can you say about Bret Hart? I've had the pleasure to get to know him very well.
Bret Hart would probably be, if there was like a Hall of Fame, if professional wrestling.
He looks all right here.
Ballot, you know, I mean, no doubt.
Yeah, wait till he starts speaking because I've seen
Right.
clips of it.
You just immediately start calling Goldberg a fucking idiot.
And not only that, but on a very personal level, what he's gone through.
You can see him struggling to walk.
Boy, the only thing I can really say about Bret Hart, when it comes down to it, the one word is class. Yeah. Class personified.
Hey, we don't need AI viewers. All our viewers are already AI.
He returns to the world.
Wrong
These aren't real
podcast.
people, right? Todd? These aren't real.
Wrong.
No doubt, personally, with what he's been through. Nothing more to say. Let's just
See, they gave him a seat in the ring, so he didn't have to stand.
He's like, I don't want to be here. I just had a stroke for what's sake. I mean, Auckland.
What a reception. What an absolutely phenomenal reception.
This crowd's been great all night.
And the best there ever will be. Fans on their feet here in appreciation for the Hitman. First time in New Zealand.
Tremendous display of respect for the Hitman.
Took me a long time to get here. Thank you very much.
I love that. He's immediately complaining. Took me a long time to get here. Thank you. Like, starts with a complaint.
Where do I start?
This is a weird comparison, but Bret Hart reminds me of
Promise myself that I
Terry Lamb, the famous rugby league player.
you
That
know, I wouldn't come out here and sing any
I
sad
went
songs.
to
I just wanted to
Wellington,
talk.
New Zealand with the Bulldogs once
Say
to
a
do
few
a game
words.
there, and he travelled with the team. And I
Try not
took
to
my
take too
moment on
long
the
here,
tour
too
bus as we
long-winded.
landed. Terry Lamb sitting right there. I need to say something. And I just shook his hand and said, Terry, I'm Rose. I do the music for the Bulldogs. I just want to say I'm a huge fan of you. I grew up watching you play. And it's great to be here with you. And he
It's
goes,
taken me such a long
wish I
time
got
to
a
get
meal
down
on the
here to New
plane.
Zealand. It's a beautiful country.
And I went, I'm sorry? He's like, everyone else got a meal on the plane. I didn't get a bloody meal.
And
I was like,
since I've been in front of a camera.
it's lovely to meet you.
It's
And
not
I didn't
easy
talk to him
come out
the
here
whole
for me.
trip.
For me, it's something that
I was like, don't
I've
meet your
wanted
heroes.
to do, and I appreciate the fact that the WWE
I'm gonna run the
gave me a
bathroom, mate. I'll
chance
be right
to come
back.
out here
Oh, mate.
in a lot of ways, address fans all around the world. You know, last year when I suffered my stroke, the last thing in my mind was ever coming down here to see anybody. And when Andrew McManus called me a few months ago, I was happy to know that I'd recovered enough that I thought I could come down here and do this. So this is the first. This is the first time I've really come out in public to talk to anybody. And it reminds me of a conversation I had about a year ago, about a month before I had a stroke. I was talking to a guy that was the head of WWE in Canada, and he was talking to me about having seen me on a WWA show. He said that my stock was at an all-time low. And I got news for him, because I don't have stock anymore in wrestling. I'm happily, or was anyway, happily retired. And
You let me be the beast, Grit. Grit, you're the beast. The beast there is. The beast there was.
you know,
The
yesterday
best
is
ever
the
will
4-year
be.
anniversary of the death of my brother Owen.
How good was Owen?
And I know my brother Owen would have been really proud to see me sitting here right now talking to you people.
He's emotional.
Yeah.
It's been a tough year in wrestling. You know, I lost some good friends. Lost the
Let me
British
someone
Bulldog
yell,
this past
"Bullshit."
year.
Oh, the British Bulldog.
Also lost
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Perfect Kurt Hennig.
2003 sucked.
And we recently lost Miss Elizabeth. And I just want to say that they were all really decent people. And
Did you hear someone testing another
I'm
mic?
gonna miss them. And,
Yeah, I did.
I like to think of myself sitting here today that I'm a survivor. You know, I've survived a hell of a lot.
Yeah, I am waiting for a fuck Bill
Life
Goldberg.
is short and death is long. And
Life is short and death is long.
when I was in the hospital
he's
when I
right.
had my stroke, I got emails from all over the world. I got them right here from fans here in New Zealand. I got them from people in places like Iraq and Russia and the Philippines.
Booze, one person.
And I like to think that it was
Boo, the
for me, I was
Philippines.
a world champion, not just a
They're
champion.
dirty when they play basketball. They cheat.
The Hitman was not just some
It sounds like it's the,
wrestling character that was
director's
created
feed.
in a
Yeah,
boardroom
it's bleeding
by
into it.
marketers or, writers or anything
Well,
like that.
Just shows you,
I'm
Toddy.
happy to tell you that
You can
I'm
have
a
all
real
the money in the
person.
world to put on a show. Because it means it's going to be a clean show.
When I thought about
If
coming
you have
out here,
the
I was
right
worried what I
stuff.
was going to wear and how I was going to look.
Do you get time
I
cues
don't
fed
give
to
a shit
you?
about any of that. I'm just glad to be here.
So we work with a lot of the, all the sport we mainly do is televised. So we have to be to the minute with television.
Yeah.
So if a
I
team
mean more
comes
like
out-
PWA.
Oh, as in, am I time coded as in what way? Am I talked to at all?
Like, yeah.
So I
You
have
get-
a run sheet in front of me that tells me what's happening next.
Yeah.
There's a couple times where Director Ben will have access to my ear and on an intercom be able to tell me we're going to cut that video and run to this, or just so you know we're doing this, or reminding me we're going to throw the video or video in 3, 2, 1. So they'll let me know when I'm out, but I also have a monitor in front of me, a small monitor showing me what you're seeing on the screen. So I
that's
know when
good.
I'm not on stream and when I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very minimal, but because we usually across everything, and what's on the run sheet is usually 99% of the time
What's
how the show
happening?
goes. Yeah, but if something goes long or something happens, then we might need to shift around. Say, for example, when we were talking and killing time to set up the cage, Chebs versus Troy, we need to be kind of informed when the
When they're ready
to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think at the beginning of it, you can see me kind of look off to the side and stop talking for a second because something else was in my ear for a second, a frequency got crossed or something. So it can happen, but you just got to act like it's not happening. I just tell Chris, ignore everything that's said in your ear. Just listen to me, and I'll listen to Ben, and then that's how we normally do it.
men in history have done, and that's hold two
Because Chris is a very nice man. When he hears someone talking in his ear, he stops talking because he's polite.
Yeah.
You need to keep talking. You need to just keep
Yeah,
going.
you could do.
It's time
Yeah,
for me to
and
get
I'm
down
good
to
at just
business.
talking over.
Stinger, you say you're here in Kiwi country, representing you're back in black. You want to represent the
Yeah,
blacks.
the only voice I hear is
Jeff Jarrett is
Ben's.
walking into the ring, the NWA World
Be careful here,
Heavyweight
Jeff.
Champion, and I'm walking out. The
Well, I
WWA
missed that.
and the NWA champion.
He's like, you said you want to represent the blacks? I'm like, you might
All
want
blacks,
to
bro. The all word before it is very
say the all.
very important to represent the All Blacks.
Yeah, well, don't you know where I'm from? I'm from Tennessee.
We hate the All Blacks in Tennessee. None of them All Blacks players are welcome around my neighborhood. Oh, there's the Aussie koala known as the guitar. Where the fuck that is.
The wallaby.
Yeah, but where we sit as well, just to the right of us, usually, depending on the venue, but right next to us is production. The Jacks and all the guys that work production.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
There's times when we can kind of just look at each other and communicate something. And that was a big thing for Chris and I on radio, on Triple M. People don't realise how much sign language is going on, like during a radio program, like stretch, keep talking, keep going for a little bit, or like cut it off now, or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. Radio's heaps of hand signals. So.
Yeah. See, I used to be able to do that, like when we were recording podcasts. But now because we do the live streams, I can't do that shit anymore. I can't be like. Although we got like, because you know how we've got a private chat on the side. Mm-hmm. There's like a private chat that we'll use every now and then. Like, you know, we're not supposed to be talking about this. And then all of a sudden, it gets cut off real quick.
Tonight, the three-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion Sting puts his newly crowned WWA World Heavyweight title on the line against a man he has faced before. Tonight, it's the man they call Sting versus the chosen one, Jeff Jarrett.
Man called Sting.
And that power is right next to those fans. That is a twist.
WWA. It's title versus
It's
title.
man called
Unification
Sting.
bout. for the reckoning of the World Wrestling All-Stars.
I love how there's certain times in wrestling where we all just collectively decide that, nah, it's fine with certain things. Like, this is clearly just The Crow from the movie The Crow. And we go, nah, it's fine, it's Sting.
Yeah.
Like, and you kind of just, I'm like, yeah, but okay, all right, we've just, okay, fine, that's cool, I can accept that. And then, like, you see the Bullet Club, right? I always get hate for this one. I look at the Bullet Club and I see a bunch of guys too sweet at each other and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's the NWO, right? That's what we're doing? And everyone's like, nah, it's fine. It's not. It's something different.
Yeah.
You're like,
Well, they got sent cease and desist ones in America. That's why they can only ever do it in New Japan. They couldn't do it when they did it in America.
It just feels like the same. Like, it works so well in Japan because it's a new idea in Japan. Like, that was amazing.
I think Japan gets away with it because if they really wanted to, they could go after the WWE for the whole NWO thing, because that was taken off a full New Japan angle.
From Music City, USA, weighing 235.
I just find it interesting, just certain things in wrestling. We're like, we're cool with that. Yeah. Like, even Sting did it again in his career when he just became Heath Ledger's Joker suddenly.
Yes.
And everyone's like, yeah, we're cool with that.
That's
cool.
Fine. That's Sting.
Sting kind of rips the off. We don't mind.
I was really surprised because, like, when he first started doing that character, he was still doing like the normal Sting makeup, but it was just white with the two eye things. I'm like, if he'd have kept that, that would have been, at least that would have been different.
Yeah.
But then he went full, went full Crow.
WCW heavyweight champion and the current World Wrestling All-Stars heavyweight champion of the world.
There's the Devil Horns and the War Dogs. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Bullet Club's gone the same way NWO went, which is too many factions. LWO, Wolfpack, and da-da-da. There's War Dogs, and there's the Tongas and the Lowers, and the GODs, and like, it was going in all different directions. And then all the true leaders went to WWE, so it was like,
like, if you're going to do it, then why don't you just call them War Dogs? Don't worry about Bullet Club at all. Don't attach Bullet Club to it.
Yeah.
Because it could become something better if it doesn't have that.
Oh, that's a story. Okay.
Like,
I'll be honest,
it's got to have that originality to it.
I'm a huge New Japan guy. I haven't loved their factions in the past couple of years. Like, even from just 5 guys onwards, I struggled with the factions. Like, I think that the United Empire's worked and been really cool. But, like, oh, man, the just 5 guys was rough. And then whatever it is now, I don't really get it. Like, I love Chaos. Chaos really worked. But a lot of them are getting old now, and they haven't really replenished Chaos. Keep it still a pride thing as much as I thought they would. I don't know. Just their factions seem weird.
Interesting scenarios to come out of this match. A match with so many ramifications on so many levels.
That's the one thing that Tony really has taken from New Japan. He's like, everyone has to be in a faction.
Yeah, and again, I feel like a lot of them don't make sense. Like, what is the conglomeration? What is it?
Mate, I don't know. I got this real feeling that Tony grew up without friends, so he feels like everyone has to be friends.
Yeah,
like there has to be a group of friends. Because I don't know if you've noticed this, none of them ever turn on each other.
It's very rare in AEW. It's very rare. Like, Kevin Knight's probably the one you can point to recently. It turned on someone, but it's very rare.
A lot of impact right there. He hit the map.
Yeah, there seems to be that sentimental, like,
teaming up.
Keep them together forever. Or like, they're always friends. Which you can do, right? Because we've done that in PWA with the nations. Like, Bonza and Moretti don't necessarily see eye to eye, but they'll always be connected by that. You can do it. You can move characters on and still have that connection. I like the velocities will always be connected.
I kind of feel like that has to be the exception and not the rule. Like, the whole idea of, like, wrestling is, like, you're using emotions. And what's the worst emotion or the best emotion than having a friend betray you?
Yeah.
Because everyone knows what it's like to have a friend fuck you over.
Yeah.
But you just don't get to go and beat, you're not supposed to go and beat the shit out of them. Whereas in wrestling, it's accepted.
that's why I think the world would be a better place if the world was just more like wrestling. Like you have a property dispute, let's settle it in the ring. Put the deed on a hang it from the roof.
On a ladder?
First one up to grab the deed owns the property. I mean, like, you know, that would be interesting. It sounds like a Ricky Gervais movie where he lives in a world where everything's wrestling.
Either man really at a disadvantage, both feeling each other out, but a reverse.
I mean, this is just a good old classic Sting v. Jarrett match here. If you were a fan in the crowd, you'd be eating this up. I definitely think there's a theory to something like a match got taken out or something because the promo was real long and then the Sabu match was really long.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, factions mostly tend to be heel focused in Japan. Face ones aren't as common, I think. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, heel focus. I mean, definitely they do the gaijin thing in Japan for a long time, which is interesting when you talk about Bullet Club, because Bullet Club was almost started as a self-help group for Westerners when they went to Japan. Like they were being treated like outsiders, so they were banded together as kind of like a support group for each other, which is very funny. So yeah, a lot of the heel factions can have that gaijin foreigner thing about it, but yeah, Chaos started as a heel faction, but it definitely turned into a face faction, right? Like for the majority of the time.
I do. Like, I completely understand like that whole the outsiders feeling so much that way, because I know of a guy that he went into the New Japan dojo and he left after about a month or 2 months because he just felt so isolated. So just like no one spoke to me. He's like no one really talked to me, and the ones that did weren't really talking to me to talk to me. They were talking to me so they could practice English.
Right. Yeah.
So they didn't really care what I was saying. They just wanted to practice their English. It's like I couldn't have my phone on me, so I couldn't talk to my friends. I had like 2 hours a day where I could do that before the lights went out in the dojo, and that was it. Which like makes me respect like what Jay White went through so much more.
Yeah. I remember him being a young boy, a young lion in New Japan.
Yeah. That's before they got the whole like, okay, you can go to Farley's now and do it.
Yeah, and him and Finlay would have just fight after fight as young lions in New Japan. I think they went to like a 7-match series or something. It was crazy.
You know me, I've always been the type of focused competitor in the ring. You know, I don't like showboat. I get the
Yeah, I mean, Robbie's been in a bunch of factions. He started in Chaos and then went Bullet Club and then TMDK. It is cool.
TMDK was one I never really thought before he joined it fit him, because he was so like white meat baby facey.
Yeah.
Like TMDK really doesn't fit that guy, but then like he's such a good arsehole when he wants to be.
He's evolved into their space, and especially once Dak became like the leader and that real kind of attitude, that dicky kind of like thing that he has, that like has definitely rubbed off on Rob's character and being around guys like Jag and stuff as well. Now he fits so perfectly, especially with that new what I like to call the fuckboy haircut that he has.
Yeah, I think one of the best things that could have happened to Rob was them having him look after Fuge.
Yeah, they really connected too. And Fuge is a lovely guy. Has fantastic swearing, Australian swearing, very good. Yeah, sometimes Rob will just send me how his mates are going with English. Once I got a video from Rob with no context that was just Francisco Akira sitting in a chair and goes, "Hey, fuck you, Rose." And that was the whole video. Thanks for that, Robbie.
This is the elbow, but it gets a sleeper. Jarrett has used this move.
Five Guys peaked from them going to the US and getting a photo eating at Five Guys. True. Bullet Club Robbie was funny because he full heel in New Japan, but still a sports babyface here. You know, what's really funny is when he joined the Bullet Club, I'd only just kind of met Rob. I'd only known him for a little while, and he knew that I was a massive LIJ fan. I loved Los Ingobernables. I was a huge Bushi guy, and all these different things. And I remember sending him a message before that match saying, "If you join the Bullet Club, I'll never forgive you." And true story. And then he joined the Bullet Club, and I said, I just wrote, "You're dead to me," and he thought that was very funny. It's funny.
You got to be happy about the World Series tour then.
What happened?
You got to be happy with the World Series tour.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're coming out. Yeah, man. I mean, Naito is getting old. He's getting older, which is hard. It breaks my heart to see because I've loved him for a long time. And everyone gets older. So we'll see how much he's able to go.
Throwing everything they have.
Yeah, always exciting. I remember that New Japan show that came out, that first big tour they did, and they did a big arena here in Sydney, and Evil and Sonata were there as a tag team for LIJ. I think they fought Bonta and Moretti in Sydney, if I'm maybe. But I got to meet them afterwards, and I went up and just shook both their hands. I was wearing a Los Ingobernables hat, and I shook both. I was like, I'm a big fan. And Evil just looked at me with such disgust, and Karaku, he just looked at me with such disgust and just shook my hand and went, and I was like, perfect, thank you. Like, that's exactly what I want. I don't want you to be totally different. That's great. Call me a dick, and I'll move on. Thank you.
It's like people. Sometimes people you expect to be dicks are just the nicest people.
Yeah.
Like that Elias or Elijah. I don't know why. I just thought he'd be a real dick. But then when we met him, like in World Series, he's like, "Oh, hi, how are you? My name's blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Oh, hi, how are you?"
That's awesome.
Because for the most part, like a lot of the internationals just ignore the Aussie guys on the tour when it's not like someone who's going from town to town to town. Unless they know you know someone else that's on the Aussie tour. They're like, "Oh, okay, I can talk to them." Sort of thing. But he was just, it's like him, Jack Cartwheel, nicest guy.
Right. Blocks the guitar. I'm going to miss that. That was weird. Fireheart's right, though. Say what you want, but this crowd are going ape shit for this match. Definitely work smarter, not harder with how they have the crowd in the palm of their hands here. Yeah, the crowd have loved this from the get-go, and they've been given a good show.
The guitar used, the baseball bat used.
I'm trying to think. I don't really meet the international people too much. Unless we want to talk about something to do before the show, but like...
Oh, no, Foz.
I got to shake Jushin Thunder Liger's hand.
That's cool.
Which is cool without the mask on. Another one of those moments of like, "Hi, how you going?" And then someone's like, "That's Liger," and I was like, "Oh, another."
Sorry, didn't the one Japanese guy who you did? No,
there was a couple.
Give it away.
There was I think he had some helpers with him or something. Yeah,
okay.
So I wasn't really sure which one. I had a feeling I was meeting someone there because he was shaking hands on the way in, but I was like, "Is that?" And they're like, "Yeah." Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. A lot of the internationals I didn't really meet. Who would surprise people that is actually a lovely person? Caveman Ugg is surprisingly nice.
Yes.
He's such a big
machine. Rick's gonna turn.
Yeah, he is. He's lining up for it. When you're that size, though, you don't have to be a mean person. Oh, you dirty dog!
What an asshole! Oh no! Oh
no! Good job, Foz.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match.
What a schmoz.
Still NWA Heavyweight Champion and new WWA Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jarrett.
You have just witnessed world title history. Jeff Jarrett, who has shown time and time again by any means necessary, including...
I was allowed to sit in the lobby section of the PCW venue before a PCW show because it was too cold outside. And I arrived several hours early, Dean Bean, and almost saw Penta unmasked, I think. I just kept my head down as the wrestlers walked in. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's... I remember when I was a kid, I'd get up on Christmas morning and like go to the bathroom and walk past the lounge room with my hand like this so I wouldn't see the toys before the whole family were together. But same kind of thing. You're like, I'll just be respectful here. Oh, before a World Series show. Yeah, right. I think it's Penta doing so good. Him. Well, I know this looks like a celebration of a new champion, but this feels like a funeral.
Yes.
This is the end of WWA.
It will live on in our theme every week, though.
Our hearts. Showing some prime McManus production all around the Oceania region.
Oh, I'm going to talk to him soon.
Is that?
We tried to get in contact with him, Andrew McManus.
Yeah.
We tried to get in contact with him, and Jamie reached out and got in contact with him, but he was really busy at the moment. He's like, "Can you try me in a couple of months? I'd love to talk." So I might get him on for a podcast, and we'll talk about World Wrestling All Stars.
Yeah, hell yeah. Man, he would be a very busy person.
Yes, yeah. He seems it's so funny too, because like you look at all there, because I was trying to look at how to contact with him, right? And it is near on impossible to like all of these websites with these things. Like there's bugger all information on them.
Yes, I think he would have multiple people hired full time to stop that from happening, because everyone would want to approach McManus with a project or an idea or a.
I think Jamie hit him up through LinkedIn.
There you go. Oh, that's the beauty of the modern world, isn't it? You can get access directly to people through like a source like LinkedIn. Damn, this match was crazy.
That was a really good match.
I love that.
Yes. See, I get a feeling that they were kind of hoping that TNA would just take over the touring schedule, like once a year doing 3 or 4 shows.
Yeah,
but it never eventuated.
Samu's a psychopath. Enjoy that flight home with the nose.
Yeah,
it's gonna suck. That table spot sucked. Joey ran.
Wouldn't you love to know like how much those shows would have cost, like wage bill wise?
Yeah,
it would have been interesting.
It's not a cheap show. Like, it's pretty good production. The pyro alone, I know, is very, very expensive. Very, very expensive.
Even back like in the day, would have been not cheap.
No, not at all. I mean, nowadays, sports teams are spending upwards of $80,000 a game for pyro alone.
That's insane. That is so insane.
Yeah, depending on the sport. Like, think about Big Bash cricket. Every time they hit a boundary or a 6, there's 25 flamethrower machines that are all around the outside of the boundary that go off every boundary. So you add that up alone, it's like a lot.
Oh, okay, Jesus. Because I was just thinking about like that used to happen with the at least the Adelaide 36ers, but I can't remember if it was fire or if it was like the
CO2 air
yes.
cannon. Yeah. CO2s are a lot cheaper.
CO2, yeah, I was going to say CO2 would be a lot cheaper.
And you don't need as many, like, when you're dealing with, like, flammable liquids and stuff with flames, you need more staff as well. And then when you get to, like, what the Swans do when they run through the banner and they literally, like, shoot off, like, New Year's Eve off the bridge fireworks, that gets super expensive and whole tar. And then the Sydney Thunder do whole drone shows for the Big Bash as well. So can get pretty wild.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the drone show seems like it's such a new thing, but like it's so awesome when you see some of that stuff.
When it works, it's great. When it works, it's great. They did this one last year at the Thunder where it turned into a cricketer, actually like swinging and hitting a ball over the arena, and like as the better the technology gets, the more impressive that stuff becomes.
Well, didn't they do it for like they were announcing the Fantastic Four or something?
Mm-hmm.
Marvel had the full show, which turned into Galactus and the whole 9 yards. Like, holy
it's
shit.
So sick. But then, like, you can have problems like the ones that happened in Sydney. There was a Vivid. We got that Vivid Light Festival going on. They're doing these big drone shows that are now drones and incorporates fireworks in the drones. Like, they can now start letting off fireworks off the drones.
Off the drones.
Now, so now they can do things where, like, the drones are like a planet with the rings of Saturn, and then all the drones that are the rings start letting off these fireworks that start dripping down from the drones, and it looks like planets in the air. It's crazy stuff, right? But 80 of them malfunctioned during one of the shows and fell into Sydney Harbour, and they cancelled the rest of the drone shows because that's a lot of money. But
yeah.
apparently it was something to do with like they just used a normal like Wi-Fi band wave or something, like a normal one that anyone can just get on, and it must have just disrupted it. And like, I mean, you pay for your own band or whatever.
They went with the local Coles Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they kind of connected to the nearest Macca's, and it didn't really work out for them. So it's really on them.
Oh dear.
Oh, well,
that is the WWA done.
Here's to WWA. Cheers.
That was a good run. That was a good. Hey, without WWA, mate, you wouldn't be here doing this, which is just
exactly.
It's been the best thing for me. Put it that way. I love having you here every week and having chats and
thanks, man.
All that stuff. It's been it's possibly the best thing to come out of
WWA.
Like, you jumping out of well, honestly, for me anyway.
Yeah, man.
You jumping out of it was jumping on to do this because now we'll get to do like the premiership and that. I'm actually really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I've resisted the urge of looking at any of it. It's like the playlist is just sitting in my thing, and I'm like, I might no, don't watch any of it. Just stay away from it right now.
Let's dive into it because when you're ready, because I have a lot of stories about that time. That's a really interesting production, and I should probably check with someone if I'm allowed to tell these stories. But it's been a long time, so I'm sure we can kind of fill you in on how interesting it was to put that all together, and how different everyone's how far everyone's come since then too.
That'll be the really good thing to watch as well.
Yeah,
just
6 years.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing when you think how long ago that like it feels like a lifetime ago where we weren't allowed to come out of the house.
Saw a thing earlier where someone pointed out Hechicero is teaming with Takeshita on Fantastic Mania Mexico this week, despite Takeshita being kicked out of the DCF. And Kyle Fletcher retweeted it saying, "Does anyone have Hechicero's number?" That's right. He was just turfed, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, how about those Knicks? If they don't do Danhausen and Brunson as a tag team at SummerSlam, are they like crazy? Or
I saw a photo the other day which I screenshot, and I'm gonna get it turned into a T-shirt because it's fucking awesome. It's basically what they've done is they've somehow taken the photo of Kobe when he's hugging the trophy, turned it into a Knicks jacket, and then put Danhausen's face on it.
That screams AI to me.
It's so good. I don't know. I don't know.
Because he's in I know what you're talking about. That sit forward pose with the like holding the trophy. That's so great. Yeah. I wonder if they actually shot it.
Thing is, the reason I don't think it's AI is because everything is spelled correctly. Like it's New York Knicks. It's, you know what I mean? It's the whole...
Yeah. Count the fingers.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, we'll let you guys go because Rose and I will probably have a chat for after this, and a lot of the stuff is probably not allowed for you guys to listen to.
And he's a sick boy. He needs rest.
I am a sick boy. I need rest.
Sick individual.
We'll be watching Slam Pro Wrestling this week for the Thursday night show. So do check that out on your socials. We'll be popping up all that stuff like that. And I think maybe you're not here next week, are you?
Let me check. Hang on. I think I am.
Are you? Because we'll start the Premiership next week.
Yeah, I am.
If you
can do next week.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So first, I think 2 shows from the Premiership. If we break it up like that. We'll do that. So, that's going to be I'm actually really interested in watching those. Because, like I said, I don't remember watching them at all from that time period.
Yeah.
Because I think I was a bit salty on wrestling at the time because I wasn't allowed to do it.
Yeah.
So.
And it's going to be interesting to even just put our brains back into that time of COVID as well. It's such a bit of a folklore thing, how quickly we've moved on from that mindset. But in the time, you were like, is this the rest of my life? Like, is this how the world is? Yeah.
Yeah. What are we going to do? Like, how
I've never
are we going to live like this?
in my life, not since September 11th, have I felt such a worldwide fear over something with no one having any answers.
I got really lucky too because I'm in a job where like I was a, what do they call it? You were allowed to drive. You had to go to work.
Oh, like an exemption.
Yeah. So like I got to get out of the house every day to go to work.
Yes.
So, like, because my wife went troppo because she was here for like 6 months in my house, just like to the point where I think I told her, look, just move your office into the podcast room, so at least you're getting away from the rest of the house.
Yeah.
So it feels like you're going somewhere every day.
That's true.
Because she would basically walk around the corner to the dining room table, and that would be it.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm just like, you're going to go stir crazy doing that.
Some people can't take that. Yeah. I know, like, Moretti's a mover. And during COVID, it was like playing with his head, having to just be in the one spot all the time was making him crazy.
I was going to say, I've never heard of that guy staying in one place for more than, like, a couple of weeks at a time before he's like,
a couple of minutes at a time. You kidding me? Yeah, but yeah, he's a journeyman, so he just always wants to I'll go do things and stuff. Whereas from my experience, we can talk about all of that. This with the it's really interesting. But like, I worked in sports with crowds, and we immediately knew, well, there's no work for the next 9 months, and I was being told to just stay home and play PlayStation. I'm the man for the job. I'm the hero you need right now. My partner's a biomedical engineer, so she was just at hospitals fixing ventilators for people with COVID. She was on the front lines, like she's my hero. So that whole time was work for her, and that whole time
kind of would have terrified me. They're like, I'm going to cash this. I know I'm going to cash this really soon.
Yeah, and I did get it pretty quickly because she was just always there working. But we were both willing to like take that hit for like what she was doing, like.
Yeah, of course.
Do it. If I get COVID, I don't care. Go do it.
Yeah.
But like, I can only imagine what her 2020 would have been like compared to mine. They're just
I didn't get COVID until after we opened back up.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then I got COVID. On the one time I had a Friday off, so I thought, I'm just going to go and see a movie. And then after that, for some reason, I just started feeling sick. I'm just like, oh, don't tell me the one time I go out.
Yeah.
And I decide I'm going to do this.
That's the way it is.
Crook.
And also,
anyway,
that's another good point, Andy Savage. Go the Socceroos.
This
is it. We get to shove all their talking up their Seppo Yank asses. This is it. I can't wait.
So good.
It will be good. If we could do it, it'd be all time. This is going to be meme central if we even get a draw with these guys.
100%.
I can't wait.
So, join us next Thursday. You know how to follow us. We're on all the socials and all that good stuff. Rose, thank you again for joining me, my friend.
Thanks for having me. Go WWA. I love Puppet.
All right, guys. See you later.
Trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit, and it was just awful.
I've turned chicken salad into chicken shit. I will continue to do so.
Making chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Make chicken salad out of chicken shit.